Make sure to subscribe today.
Hi, I'm Kate Bernass, and you're watching the Samwell V12 Experience.
Strike three, you're out.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? It is baseball time. It is the Toronto Blue Jays, the Cincinnati Reds, gonna go toe-to-toe yet again, and baby, this is gonna be a good one. Never say never, as the Blue Jays are looking to shut this down and close out the series, as this beauty Bieber is not gonna miss a beat, as he's gonna step back on the mound and look to shut it down, as the Reds are looking for somebody to love and hoping they can find their way to find a victory to move up into the wild card race. But as I am Sam, and I'm here to bring you all the coverage, so you are stuck with me just like I'm stuck with you, and we're gonna have a great time. And I'm sorry about it, but it's gonna be a lot of fun. So anybody out there, everybody out there, let's have a great night tonight, as the Blue Jays are hopefully not going to be swinging at peaches. They're going to be hitting the long ball, and they're going to be getting this one done in hopefully less than 10,000 hours, because there's a monster in my belly and be a hungry guy, as we're going to look to get this one going. So grab your company, maybe a boyfriend, maybe a girlfriend, maybe a significant other, as the Blue Jays and the Reds are going toe to toe tonight, and this is going to be a big one. Let's go over the lineups here, but first we got to go around the horn and make our hellos. Herman, how's it going? Beverly, what's up? Roger, good to see you. Hey, Karen and Ken, welcome in. Beverly, what's up? Richard in the house, what's going on? Hopton, good to see you. Joshua, hello there. Gigi, what's up? Eli, good to see you back again. Welcome in, everybody. McNally, how's it going? Hoo-wee, baby, this should be a fun one. The Blue Jays picked up their 80th win last night. Will they get 81 tonight? It's Bieber on the mound. The lineup for the Blue Jays: Springer, Barger making his way back in the lineup, Vladdy Guerrero Jr., Bo Bichette, Varsho, Kirk, France, Jimenez, and Clement gonna round things out. Hey, Austin, what's up? Rounding it out for the Blue Jays. For the Reds, it's Littell going to take the mound. We got Friedel, Marte, De La Cruz, Hayes, Lukes, Steer, Hayes, Trevino, and McLean. And they are so kind, they did not put the two Hayeses side by side, because that would have been an absolute nightmare. The Blue Jays trying to avoid nightmare today, as it's another big game, as the Red Sox and the Yankees both on the mound. So both of them are on the mound. They're going to be going at it, and the Blue Jays hopefully will come out on top, where the others will not. But both of them looked so dominant last night. The Blue Jays, not so much. Pitching let us down yet again. Luckily, we're able to pull it out, and we've been tough on them, so we got to give props to him. Hoffman came in and actually pitched a pretty good bottom of the ninth. So Hoff, good job, but you still got a long way to go to redeeming yourself with us here. Heart attack Hoffman, getting it done. All right, so the Cincinnati Reds, the Toronto Blue Jays, big game for each. Like I said, the Blue Jays trying to fend off the climbing Yankees and Red Sox, trying to keep in that win column. The Reds, on the other hand, they are looking to get up and get into the wild card and stay in the wild card. So a big win for them as well. So lots on the line, as we are now in September, starting to make our way down the home stretch. Eli, thank you so much. I appreciate that kind words, and it's always good to have folks that find us return, and we thank you for that. And hopefully, you know what's going to return tonight? Those big bats of the Blue Jays. They were finding ways of knocking the ball all over the place. Bichette, Springer, 2 home runs last night. Can he do it again? We will see. Of course, Varsho getting in there. They're signing autographs right now, and that's what I love about these guys. They're around the mesh. They're signing autographs. They're getting it done for the kids, which is what it's all about. Springer did have a great game. Bichette, he had an okay game, but he hit the ball when it counted. Kirk, of course, had some big at-bats. It was awesome. Jay's schedule is tough, GG. Absolutely. They have one of the hardest schedules in the majors to close out the season. So they had a little bit of an easy season, or some would argue maybe that's why they jumped out to a big lead, took advantage of those easy spots. But now they're going to have to test themselves. They got a series against the Yankees coming up. They got a series against the Red Sox coming up. A couple against Tampa Bay. The only kind of weak spot, if you can call it a weak spot, is the Baltimore Orioles. That series is kind of when they can take their breath, but they can't let up because we know Boston and New York is charging on their, what are they, 2.5 games back. 2.5 games back. And I say you can't necessarily count those Oriole games as guaranteed wins. They're winning 7-5 right now over the Padres. So a couple other games that finished earlier today, the Nationals 10-5 over the Marlins, the Tigers 6-2 over the Mets, and the Diamondbacks putting up a 2-0 spot over the Rangers. So some afternoon ball, which is always nice to see here on a Wednesday where it's quite lovely outside today. It's sunny. It's not overly hot. Tomorrow here in the Toronto area, it's going to be a rainy day, but the Jays are not here. They're in Cincy, and it looks like a bright sunny day there. And hopefully that's going to make the ball fly out of this park again. Let's actually take a look. What is the current temperature right now? There's an 8-mile-an-hour wind going from right to left field. It's about 80 degrees, so a little warmer than it was yesterday, but it's still real nice weather. A little bit of a gust, not too much. Balls should be flying, and hopefully they're flying in the Blue Jays' favor. Jason, what's going on? Welcome in. They always do. That's a good point. They always do seem to have trouble with Baltimore. Same with Tampa Bay. Right? You find these matchups, you play good, you have a good series, and then all of a sudden, boom, tank. You can't find a way. They got to make sure they're pulling out wins when they can. And how is that going to happen? The bats have to keep going. Everyone has to keep getting hotter. JG, thank you for that follow, by the way. And the pitching needs to get in there and get going. Connor, what's going on? Welcome in. Let's go, Reds. Going for Cincy. Welcome in. And by the way, that's a perfect segue. Thank you, Connor. I don't care who you're cheering for tonight. If you're going for the Reds, if you're going for the Blue Jays, I'm going for the Blue Jays. We want you to have fun. We want you to cheer for your team. You're a Yankees fan. There you go. You're going to be scoreboard watching tonight. We want you to cheer for your team. We want you to have some fun in the chat. It's okay to have a little trash talking as long as we're family friendly, no bullying or personal attacks, and we'll get along just fine. But we want you to celebrate the game of baseball, cheer for your favorite teams, and let's see who comes out on top. You're a Mariners fan. Mariners are in that there too. Mariners are looking to hold on to their spot. Everybody right now is climbing for a spot, looking to hold on a spot. I do not trash talk. Hey, that's okay. That's okay. It's not for everybody, but we know some people like to do it. And what I will say is if you are going to trash talk a little bit, be a little creative. Don't just say Jays suck or Reds suck. Be a little creative with it. We have some great creativity going during the hockey streams. We'll see what we get as we continue going on for some of these ball games. But we're going to be working down the stretch, hitting that subscribe. Welcome in. Thank you for hitting it. Jason, thank you for lighting the lamp, hitting that subscribe. Much appreciated there. Hey, hockey, what's going on? Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. And yes, Beverly, thank you. As we go, we obviously want to call the game. We know there's some slight delays. Depending on where you're watching or where you're streaming, there could be a slight delay between what you see and my call. So if you want to put in the chat, if you're going to celebrate a strikeout, celebrate a home run, that's cool. Just wait until we make the call first. Joshua coming in with the heart and the roses. Thank you, my man. I appreciate that so very much. Who's pitching? It is going to be Bieber on the mound for the Blue Jays. Bieber is getting the ball. And hopefully, he's going to get some good movement on that ball. It's Littell for the Reds tonight. That is going to be your pitching matchup. Cincinnati mids, Anthony. Hey, they can be scary though. You can never count them out, right? You can never count them out. Off topic, but what's your thoughts on the Mitch situation? Austin, we talked about that yesterday. I'll talk about it in a little bit, okay? Stick around. We will talk about that at one of the half innings for sure. Bacon, what's going on? Hopefully we can get another Springer dinger to kick off this game. Wouldn't that be nice? Zach Littell, by the way, he's a 9-8 record with a 3.63 ERA, only a 6.1 strikeouts per 9 innings. Hopefully that goes in the Blue Jays' favor and they can really look to move this ball around, which will be good. I'm good. Tired from work. First day of work. Oh, I hope your first day of work went very well for you. It is always tiring. It is always hard to get back in there. I hope Little pitches like Littell. Gigi, you know, it's so funny. When I first saw that, I thought the same thing. Wouldn't it be nice if Littell pitches like Littell? I got to tell you, though, he has... Oh, hang on. We got a status change. What is this status change? Game advisory. Oh, they're just moving it along. Okay. Littell has probably one of the best beards in baseball. It's so thick. It's crazy. He's got a nice beard there. If you're a beard person, he's got the beard of all beards. So it is pretty wild. But yeah, I hope we can get to him and get to him early. Mark, what's going on? Welcome in. First day of school was today. Nice. I hope it went well for you, Connor. All right, step right up. Play ball. George Springer gonna kick this one off for us. Here's the first pitch. Down the middle and a Sprite. He's not drinking a Sprite. He took that as a strike. Strike one to Springer. I told you I'm hungry. I used to love Jumbo Joe. Joe Thornton's beard. Joe's beard was gnarly. That was crazy. Remember when Nazem Kadri fought him and he like grabbed a chunk of his beard? That was crazy. 0-2, Springer in the hole here real quick. Hey, Fred, welcome in. That's right, Mark. Hockey season just around the corner. Georgie comes into this game with a 305 average. She's 0-2 in the hole right now. Swings through this one, and whoof, good golly, Miss Molly. Sit down. Springer with a first at-bat strikeout. Didn't think that was coming. Hey, Randy, what's going on? Welcome in. Big cut, a huge cut for Springer, and just did not go his way. Need Springer and Bo and Jays win. Get yourself some $34. Hope they come through. This one is Addison Barger. He swings at the first pitch he sees. Gonna foul that one back. 113 games for Barger. He's at 249 on the average, 18 home runs. He's one of my favorites right now. He was super hot and has really cooled off as of late, but I'm a big fan of Addison Barger. Takes this one up high. Can even the count to 1-1. Hey, Urises, welcome in. Good to see you. Good to see you. And again, thank you all for joining us here on a Wednesday evening. Swing and a miss for Barger, 1-2. Wow, Littell's got some pitch on right now. Last 14 for Barger, he's 130.130, 6 for 46. Not a good stretch for Addison. He needs to find his way. Connor, Bieber's going to be on the mound for the Blue Jays. Swing and a miss. 2 strikeouts to start this game. Are you kidding me? What a strike. What a strikeout. Couple nice pitches here. Wow, the Reds have found themselves a pitcher here early. First it's Springer, then it's Bichette. Let's see what happens with Vladdy Guerrero. Holy smokes. Come on, Vladdy. He's got a 67.3% strike rate, 5th highest in the majors. How does he have such a high strike rate, but he has such a low strikeouts per 9 innings? That's crazy. Me, what's going on? Love Bam Bam Barger. Yeah, he needs to get it going, though. Hey, Duke, what's going on? Welcome in. Joe, what's up? Welcome in. Day one. It was huge last night. Big scores. Big scores last night. Hopefully we can get this one going. Pitch outside. 3-0 to Vladdy. Hey, Thomas, what's going on? Big fan of Metallica. Mark, Metallica has announced they're going to tour with Guns N' Roses as a final farewell tour. GNR and Metallica. That's going to be a heck of a show. 4 straight pitches is going to walk Vladdy Guerrero. So with 2 down, Vladdy's on base. Here comes big Bo Bichette, who's not really that big. But Bo Bichette is going to come in. Talk about hot bats. Bo Bichette leading the major league in singles and doubles. So you know he can hit the ball. I know, Duke. It's going to be so good. Hey, the Canucks skins. What's going on? Welcome in. Hope they don't need 12 to win this one. You and me both. You and me both. Bichette is up to 310 on the average. Takes this one for a ball. Trying to chase down Judge. Wants that top average in the league. He's going to have to keep swinging the bat. Bo's dad is my hero. You know, Sam. Bo right now is converting a lot of people into fans. Last year wasn't the best year for him, but boy, oh boy, as he turned on the Jets, he's looked great this year. Second pitch in there for a ball. 2-0 here to Bo. Hey, Hayden, what's going on? Welcome in. Next year, they're putting Ozzy's final concert in movie theaters. Wow, I didn't know that. That's cool. 2-0, misses high. 3-0 now. GR is horrible now, actually. Yeah, so Bacon, I saw them twice in recent years. Saw them the first time they came around, and then, of course, the second time. And yeah, the first show wasn't so bad. The second show was not good. Now, in his defense, the show before Toronto, he was in Montreal, and he was really sick. Swing and foul back, got a foul tip. So it's going to be 3-1. But some of the clips I've seen online lately of him, he's been pretty okay. And I say pretty okay. Not great, pretty okay. Who's going to come to relieve Bieber? That's going to be the question. Bo going to foul this one back. Full count now, 3-2 with 2 outs. Vladdy on first. Hopefully we'll get some solid relief action. That's been the struggle for the Blue Jays, and that's what I'm really going to be watching down the stretch, is how the bullpen behaves. Who can step it up? Here's a pitch. See you later. Swing and a miss. He's down. 3 strikeouts for Littell. The Blue Jays, 1, 2, skip a man, and 3. Wow, how do you spell relief? B-E-R. Rissies, that's hysterical. But welcome in, everybody. Thank you for joining us. The Blue Jays off to not a great start. 3 strikeouts. Sit the Jays down. Vladdy, the only man to get on base, and it was a walk. So not the start we wanted, but we'll see. It's only the first inning. Let's see how the pitching goes. Bieber going to take the mound. He has looked very, very good since joining the Blue Jay team, and I cannot wait to continue to see what he's going to do today. However, the bats of the Reds have looked good themselves. Friedel, Marte, and De La Cruz going to be the 3 coming up here for the Reds in the bottom of the first inning. Will we have a pitcher's match all night long? That is the question. No, not an ideal start at all. Not an ideal start. Bo's just trying to psych him out, though. Bo says, hey, if I strike out in the first, he's going to give me some pitches more in my range later in the game. So it's all a mental game. It's all a strategy. But we'll see. But thank you for those that are just joining us. If you haven't met me before, my name is Sam. This is a Sam LB12 experience on the SB12 Sports Network, bringing you the Blue Jays and the Reds. JH, what's going on? Jays will get 3 Ks back. We'll see. Wouldn't that be something? Holy smokes, if we go the first inning with 6 strikeouts, that would be incredible. Gator, we won, and then we decided to wipe it away and start all over again. How you doing, buddy? Hope you're doing well. I would walk Cruz. He's the one player who can hit the ball. Joshua, he's looked really good too. Really good. Brandon, what's up? Welcome in. All right, they're getting this back.
Strike 3, you're
track.
out.
Let's go. Oh, are those going to do that every single time? Let's switch that because we don't want to do that. We don't want to do that. Let's uncheck these buttons here. We're going to uncheck that button. And I don't know what the other one was. We're going to uncheck that button. And that one is unchecked. Okay, I think it was just those 2. All right, let's see what we're going to do. TJ stepping up, 269 on the average. All right, Bieber, the Biebs, Shano, what you got? First pitch is going to be fouled, popped up in a shallow left. Got a beat, makes the catch. Bichette coming over and getting it. Pow, pow, what's up? Welcome in. Since we don't have team anymore, I became a Blue Jays fan. Oh, pow, pow, bro. Where are you from? Where don't you have a team anymore? So a nice little pop up there. Bichette coming over to make the catch. Great little play. It's about 80 degrees in Cincinnati tonight. A little 8-mile-an-hour wind. So not too much going on. Montreal. Oh, Papa, I love Montreal. I went and saw the Expos many, many years ago. Had a great time at Olympic Stadium. Loved it. That building had personality. Here comes Marte hitting 290 on the year. First pitch in for a strike. Second one in there for a strike. There you go. Come on, Biebs, what you got? What you got? Was that the forum? Oh, cool. Okay, you're living in Mexico. Nice. Don't drink the water. Hey, Rob, how's it going? This one hit up. Bieber knocks it down, recovers, throwing it over to France. I almost said Vladdy, and I'm like, that's not Vladdy. France at first base, and he's going to get the out. Nice little play there by Bieber. 2 outs here for Cincy, and it's De La Cruz coming up. My boy, Philippe Alou. Oh, yeah, wasn't he good? So good. So good. You know, the Canucksicans, I've never actually been to Mexico. Never done a trip down there at all. Would like to at some point, for sure. A believer. Jason's a believer. He believes, wants to get it going. Bilo, how's it going? Been cheering for the Blue Jays since they started in 1977, back in the snow game. Same year I started cheering for the Leafs too. So should we blame you for the Leafs' lack of success? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. This is going to be a good year for Toronto. I got a feeling. I got the feeling it's going to be a good year. The air just smells different up here. Maybe it's just me. All right, come on. 2 outs. De La Cruz stepping up. First pitch. Going to be outside. We get it every year. That we do. That we do. He was a decade late to the Leafs' last cup, right? And still suffered 50 years. That's true. I have a good friend of mine. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. I have a good friend of mine who every time we get into a sports debate, he sends me a black and white picture of Toronto and always says, the last time the Leafs won the cup, they couldn't even get a color photo. That's his way of just digging it in. Cracks me up every time. Thank you for hitting those subs, by the way. We're on our way today. We're trying to get to 600 on the sub count over on the tubes. I was born 2 years after they won it in 67. Oh, so close. So close. Pedro Martinez, the original Vlad Guerrero. Bieber, 2-2 with De La Cruz. This one misses to the outside. Full count. Live in colonial Mexico, not on the coast, middle of the country, never too hot, never too cold. That sounds perfect. At least we'll be better without Marner. I agree. Got him. Sweet. There's a nice strikeout for Shane Bieber. Putting that one right in there. That was huge. And the Blue Jays get out of it. We're going to the top of inning number 2. Varsho, Kirk in France going to be there. I still admire Sammy Sosa. Oh, yeah. Love the Sos. Would have preferred Bieber versus the Yankees. Yeah, Danger. That would have been nice. That would have been nice. But sometimes it's just the way the cookie crumbles. Oh, my goodness. I ordered it. You did not. Joshua, you ordered a Nick Watt jersey. That's awesome. I feel double champs in Toronto this year. Could you imagine? Holy smokes. Travis, in Bieber we trust. Yeah, baby. A double champs in Toronto. That would be wild. Now, listen, this is definitely the best Blue Jay team they've had in a very, very long time. We can all agree the pitching is what's going to drive us batty during the playoffs. How are they going to hold through? How are the guys coming out of the pen going to build that confidence in each other, more important than us, but in each other, that they can come down and a starter doesn't have to go 7 or 8 innings to guarantee a win? It's going to be interesting to see what they're going to do. Kirky's going to hit. No doubter. Yeah, I would love to. Kirk's been so good. He's been so consistent. Raptors, do I see Leafs, Jays, and Raptors? First of all, Joshua, if the Leafs, Jays, and Raptors all won in the same year, I'm hanging them up. I'm done being a sports fan because you will never be able to have a moment like that ever again. Hey, Tony, what's going on? Last time the Leafs won the Cup, fans were in diapers. Next time the Leafs won the Cup, the same fans will be in diapers again. Tony, that's so cruel, but it's so funny. We will see. 2015 vibes for the Jays. All right, let's see what these Jays can do. Which one was that? That was that one. Where was it? Where was it? I heard it. I heard it. I missed one. There it is. Found ya. Boom. Fixed it. Varsho. 0-2 in the hole. 0-2. Come on, Varsh. Varsh. Got to get back up and running. Dallas in the house. What's up, Dallas? Upstairs, 1-2. Oh, pow, pow. Thank you so much. Alberto Alomar, Roy Halladay, Carlos Delgado, Dave Steeb, Tony Fernandez, Jose Batista, the greatest players. Pow, pow. I love that. First of all, I'm with you there. Roberto Alomar, yes. Delgado, yes. Steve Fernandez, I agree. I don't think you can argue differently about any of those players, for sure. And thank you for that. This one, swing and a miss. Got him. Another strikeout. 4 strikeouts for Littell. Holy smokes. This is nuts. Clearly, the Jays have performed better than anyone ever expected. Do you think Atkins and Shapiro? No, I won't forgive them. I'm so tired. Thank you for continuing to hit that subscribe on Z Mark. Appreciate it. I'm so tired of them saying, yes, we're not going to invest in the team, but look at these flashy new renovations. I'm so tired of, look at the renovations. Pay no attention to this hand. Look at this hand over here. Now, they are very lucky this team has come together the way it has. Here's Kirky. Kirky ahead in the count 1-0. Littell has just been violently good. Strikeouts galore. So, I mean, listen, yes, if the Jays win, everyone will forget about that tomfoolery going on. Can't see the Renos from Mexico. This one outside. Oh, he gets a called strike. Yikes, 1-2. The last 14 games for Kirk, he's got 4 home runs, 16 RBIs. He has been awesome. He's been very solid. Do you know the Toronto Blue Jays were the first and only team outside the U.S.? Yes, indeed. 2 good years in the early 90s. Swing and a hit. Kirk is going to send this, and it's to the track, and that's going to be caught. Darn it, that popped off the bat so fast. I thought that was going. Oh, and it just kind of died. Kirk, some good contact. Hey, McKenzie, what's going on? You hate your third class. Oh, no. He jumped on this one. It popped off the bat. And that kind of just slowed up and died. Got it to the track, but not any further. Here comes France. France going to make his way up. Here's the pitch. In there for another strike. France is all over the strike zone. He is looking so good. This is going to be one the Blue Jays are going to want to chase him early. France is up to 313. This one is going to be high. 1-1. Guardians leading 1-0. Thank you, Tony, with that update. Appreciate it. I know I got the tickers kind of over here on my other screen, which you can see on your screen if you're watching on the full vertical. But I appreciate those updates. Is the MLB avatar Kirky? That's funny. Listen, he's not somebody you'd see on the street and be like, wow, he's a ball player. France going to hammer this one hard down the empty left field line. That's going to be foul. But he can move. He can really, really move. Oh, Tony, we're glad to have you with us. 2-2, 2 outs. Blue Jays trying to get something going. Littell's thrown 30 pitches, and I would guess at least 20 of them are strikes. Here's the 2-2. Whoa, almost hit him. France had to duck down. That was up high. He's had a few churros. Oh, so funny. Churros, so good. 3-2, full count, 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Stays alive. Fouls that one back. It was a little too high. A little too high. I think when it comes that high, it should count as 2 balls, right? 3-2, 2 outs. Littell delivering to France. Swing and a miss. Yikes. 5 strikeouts in 6 outs. 5 of them are strikeouts. That is nasty. Hayes, Lux, and Steer coming up here for the Reds. Nasty pitches. We got a serious pitching battle going on right now. Now, Austin, if you're still here, you asked me a little earlier about Mitch Marner. Tony, Sam, I follow your Leafs play-by-play. I subscribed last year. Never comment. I am a long-suffering Leafs fan in Toronto. Over 55 years. Well, Tony, I feel you. Not for 55 years. Thank you for watching along with us. This year, it's going to be different. This year, it's going to be different. But Austin asked, what are your thoughts about the Mitch Marner situation? So Mitch Marner came out in an interview and he said part of the reason why he left was the security concerns and the safety for his family, that he had to hire personal security and that he was getting threats against him, and that after they lost, somebody published his address online. Christopher, how's it going? Welcome in. 5 Ks, 2 innings. It's nuts. It is crazy. So listen, in professional sports, in the day of the internet, you are going to get threats, right? They're probably not valid. I don't think anyone's following through, even though the address was published. Nobody showed up at his house, but it is scary. Listen, even I, myself, little me, have had people send very threatening messages, right? It's frightening when you hear stuff like that. It is frightening. And I get it. You want to protect your family. But it's hard when it comes from him and you have a guy like Anthony Stolarz who's walking the streets downtown Toronto to the game. You got Willie Nylander taking the subway. Heck, I won't even take the subway right now. It's just the way that his attitude has been all the way along as a little bit of a prima donna, you know, yelling at guys on the bench when he's not doing anything himself. It just doesn't sit well with me. So am I happy he's gone? In that sense, yes, the whining is going to go. You know, people in the Marner camp were really making things difficult for Toronto, right? They were trying to get guys fired. They were trying to make, you know, staff changes. So it's kind of the pot calling the kettle, if you will. So I'm happy that is done. He was a great player. He's a 100-point player. You're not going to replace that, but I think it's a good idea for him to move away. Hazer on, what's going on? How about Joseph Wall? I like Waller, Rob. I like Waller. We still got him locked up a couple of years. They're working on an extension now for Stolarz, which is pretty good. 2-2 the count here. Bieber delivering to Hayes. Trying to keep this going. Hildeby got re-signed. That's right. The monster. Signing an extension, which is good. This one hit up the middle. That's going to squeak through. A base hit for Hayes. Going to be on base. The first hit of the game. This is something Cincinnati did really well yesterday. They continue to hit the ball kind of up the middle and found a lot of base runners with no outs. So got to give them credit where credit is due. It's a nice little start here for the Reds. Getting a runner on early. But welcome in. Thank you all for joining us for Toronto and Cincinnati. Lux is coming up hitting 274. Here's a pitch from Bieber in there for strike. Real nice pitch. Real nice pitch. No, not a bad deal for Hildeby at all. You know, his deal will convert to from a two-way to a one-way. Hey, Brady, what's going on? Welcome in from Cincy. This pitch going to be high 1-1. Brady, you guys got a heck of a pitcher on the mound right now. Littell, through 6 outs, he's got 5 strikeouts. I mean, that's like Roger Clemens type stuff. Here's the 1-1. Taking this pitch count real low. Swinging a foul back. 1-2. I take $8.50 to sit on the bench. Right, Travis? You get your equipment paid for. I'm sure he gets all the snacks he wants. 2, what's going on? Welcome in. Pittsburgh 1 up over the Dodgers. We'll see how long that lasts. Bad Monkey, what's going on? Here's the 1-2. Outside, 2-2. Marner, not a team player, not a playoff performer. That's very true. It's very true. Now, when he walked through the Vegas offices, you could see a big weight lifted off his shoulder. So I'm sure he'll fit in nicely there. We were the only team not to get swept until we got by the Dodgers finally. That's not easy to do, to go a long time without getting swept in a series. It's a good thing Barros missed the Yankees, but yes, I'm glad Barros is going to miss. Listen, he did not pitch well yesterday, and we got a little calm issue again here. And this is something the Blue Jays have had game after game after game with the. So it looks like can't really see because the camera's kind of from behind Bieber. So they're trying to get the comms fixed up. It's got them. Think they got it sorted out now. You know, I like that they introduce these communication devices to try and speed things up and allow better communication so signs can't be stolen and whatnot, but there always seems to be some complications. Renee, 0-0. We got no score as of yet. They should drop the comms and come up with a way of communicating using fingers and nods. This one, a ground ball, picked up over to second for one. They can't turn two. France had to come up. He got it to Bo. Bichette had it, tried to go back to Bieber, but Bieber just wasn't in position in time. And so Bo elected to hang on to it rather than throw it away. And I'm okay with that. You get the force out. So one down. Joe, a little different from last night. Marner came across. Yes, dude, 100%. 100%. Bluetooth ain't 100%. Yeah. I kind of miss a lot of the signs, you know, they get the wiggly fingers and what that. I like that. But I know you got a lot of them got picked up and stolen. Bassett on Sunday, scary. Yeah. Listen, Bassett, you know, he can be hot and cold too, but I like him. This is going to be foul back as Steer is coming in. He has not played. He's been having a bit of an issue with his quad, so he's going to step in here today. Hopefully he's okay. 235 on the averages, Steer. Hey, Jeffrey, what's going on? Welcome in. The jealousy of Marner is sad. This is going to be hit in a center field. That's going to drop in another base hit. Turning Varsho going to get this one in, sliding into third base. So the Reds have runners on the corners with only one out here. So that one just got up and over and dropped in. Jimmy, hello, welcome in. Going into this game, I thought the Blue Jays were going to take this series, but seeing how the first two innings are going, and starting to change my mind, but I'm sticking with them. I think the Blue Jays ultimately will take this game. The electronic so that's what I'm waiting for, that electronic strike zone. I think that will be unbelievable. I think it's going to make a huge difference. Stefan, what's going on, buddy? Down low. How's the little one doing? How did the procedure go? Hope it's okay. Bieber doesn't seem as sharp. He's just getting warmed up. Detroit 6 over the Mets 2. Bieber 1-0, delivering this one high. 2-0 now. Got to be careful with Hayes. Hayes hitting 280 on the year. I hope so too, Travis. I think he's going to be great. He's going to be very, very good. Now, don't forget, the first game he came out, I mean, that was a lot of adrenaline, a ton of adrenaline. And now he's kind of back down to reality. This one misses the bottom, going to be 3-0. My secret identity, welcome in. Watch Marner have a crate, right? That's the way it is. Every time somebody leaves Toronto, they become explosive. Taking a look. Here's the 3-0. Oh, just misses the bottom corner. I thought a piece of that was in there, but it's a walk, and that's going to load the bases. Bases loaded here for Bieber in the bottom of the second inning. No score. When we look at the television graphics, it did just catch a little bit of that outside. So if this was an electronic scoreboard, that would have been called a strike. Nephew's doing well. Hospital until tomorrow due to infection, but man, is so proud of him. Nice. Nice, Stefan. Glad things are going decently. So now he gets a strike, ahead 1-0 to Trevino. Trevino had a great game the other night. I think a lot of batters had a great game the other night. Here's the 0-1. Swing, and this is going to be hit up the middle. No, it gets through. Jimenez can't get there. 1 run scores. Steer comes in. That's going to be 2-0 Reds. Oh, no. 2-0 Reds. So another hit that just finds its way right up the middle past second base, and that's going to score 2 runs. There wasn't a lot. I mean, this wasn't a hard hit ball. It hits the bottom of the mound, skips up kind of most of the turf in front of second base, and trolls through. So 2-0 here. Bieber and Kirk having a little bit of a conversation. I have hugs for an elite few. There you go. There you go. Pitching's been horrible. Yeah, Zach, they certainly have been struggling. Right, pitching certainly has been struggling, and unfortunately, it's kind of been contagious in that direction. Usually when your hitters get hot and that gets contagious and everybody starts hitting, the pitching for the Jays has kind of gone the opposite way. Pitching is getting contagious. This one catches a corner, strike 1 call. Glad you got Trevino from the Yankees. Yeah, Brady, he's been solid. The couple of games I've watched here in this series, he's been very good. Barris and Hoffman, yes, absolutely, Zach. You can add Littell to that list as well. This is going to be hit into the right field line. Barger has a beat on it, and nope, it's going to hook into the fans. And a little youngster is going to come up with the ball, and he's going to pump his fist in the air. Happy to grab that ball. If you're just coming in and joining us, by the way, make sure you're tapping that like button. It's free to do. It helps us out tremendously. Also, make sure you're hitting that subscribe for us, or follow, depending on where you're watching, but hit that subscribe and sub up. Another ground ball up the middle. Bichette can't get this one. And another score comes in. 3-0 Cincinnati. 3 ground balls up the middle. Nobody can get those ones. Thank you, Zach, for hitting that follow. Oh, my goodness. Got to get some defense here. Coke the same price as Pepsi? I'm not actually sure. Oh, Gator. Coke is so much better than Pepsi. I'm a Coke guy. Right guy, what's going on? Welcome in. We'll be the win the first ever World Series. Ooh. Brewers are kind of hot right now. Uh-oh is right, Richard. This one going to be up high. The Harpers, what's going on? Welcome in. Yikes. Danger. Thank you, Sandman. Welcome in. Hitting that subscribe. Appreciate it. Here's the pitch. That one catches the top. There's a strike. 1-1. We just have to find a way of closing them down. Just have to close them down. I will say, though, Cherry Pepsi is pretty good. This pitch coming in, swinging, foul back, 1-2. 1-2. Hope the Jays have their hitting shoes on today. McSwedish, welcome in. They're going to have to figure it out. They're going to have to get it going on. There it is, Sandman. Thank you. Lighting that blue light, lighting the lamp. We can only hope the Red Sox and Yankees lose today. That's right. We're going to be scoreboard watching a little bit later on. Going to be seeing how those guys do. Friedel, 1-2. He's 0 for 1 today. This one is going to be hit hard down to the right field line. Barger on his horse, diving, making a great catch. Pops up to his feet, throwing this one back in to keep the runners where they are, not allowing another run. But a nice catch by Addison Barger. Lays out in the right field, coming up with that one. They do have Cherry Pepsi. You can't find it everywhere, Brady, but you can find it in some places. Just reminded me of the old SNL. There you go. I got you, Gator. Oh, Bad Monkey. Now you're talking. The Pop Shop. Listen, any pop in the glass bottles is amazing. Pop Shop is pretty good stuff. Marte stepping up now. You're watching the game. A play ahead of me. Oh, there you go. I'm sorry that I'm going to be spoiling it for you. JP, what's going on? Welcome in. Hitting that like. Appreciate you. Thank you very much. Bieber, 35 pitches so far. Let's go. Let's get out of this inning. 2-on. Here's a pitch. This one is going to be poked. It's going to drop into right center. That's to the gap. That's off the wall. Another run is going to score. This is going to be cut off. Turning, throwing. Another run comes in to score. Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. 5-0 Cincinnati here as they're getting to Bieber early. Marte's 17th double of the season. Just put that one deep into the gap. Canadian Jedi, what's going on? Welcome in. Game over. Not yet. The Jays bats can get this one back easily. They can get it back easily. Pete Walker getting on the phone. We're going to see who's going to get warming up. This is very not like Bieber. And again, there's a communication issue. Kirk is pointing to his ears. The umpire is coming out. Is this a little bit of a stall tactic? And it looks like Dylan Tate, the righty, is going to be warming up. We've seen him warming up almost every game. He's the first one standing. But this is crazy. Sorry to say, I'm not surprised. So they're going to... Snyder's coming over to talk to the umpire about some of the technology. Pete Walker comes over to talk to Bieber. They're going to get this sorted out. This definitely is a little bit of a stall tactic. Kind of get him settled down and get Tate a little closer to coming in. You had it right the first time. You want burgers. For me, Diet Wild Cherry. Ooh, Diet Wild Cherry. All right, Duke, take it easy, buddy. Give Bieber a cheeseburger. I gotta stop with the cheeseburgers and stop with the soda pop myself. Gotta trim down, get back to my proper streaming weight. Cincy games like Colorado usually high scoring. Yeah, I mean they're playing small ball. They're getting some hits. They're generating good runs. This pitch down low to De La Cruz. That's not bad. Oh, you know what, Stefan? I've been dying to try pho. I'm a big soup guy and a big noodle guy, and that's just combining them. This is going to be fouled back. 1-1. Oh, the Euros. Ryan, how's it going? The Jays lose and the Red Sox. The Yankees win. We're only 1.5. That's right. Remember, at one point, we were 5 and 5.5 games ahead. That has turned around real quick. Here's the 1-1 up high. Going to go to 2-1. No, Stefan, I have not. I don't know a good play. Like, if I go and get it, I want to get it from somewhere that I know it's going to be good. There's so many places that have it. I just want to make sure I get it somewhere good. This one down low. We're going to go to 3-1 now. Trying to stay away from De La Cruz is put Bieber in the hole. 3-1. You got a runner on second with 2 outs. Bieber's thrown 30 pitches in this inning. Come down to Colorado. I'd love to. This one is going to be fouled off. 3-2. So at least we get it back to a full count. Back to a full count. De La Cruz trying to keep it going. Bieber trying to get out of this inning. Blue Jays in a little bit of a hole. I think they can come back from this. I'm not worried. I'm not worried. Alexander, how's it going? Welcome in. This one up high, going to be fouled back again. Trying to keep this going. So how do you like your pho? What's the best to get in it? Beef, chicken? What else? How do you guys get it? Oh, thank you, Ottawa Senator 7. I appreciate that so much. Swing and a miss. He got him. The Blue Jays sit him down, pick up a strikeout, but the Reds did the damage. 5-0. 5-0 Cincy. Now let's see how the Blue Jays respond. Stefan coming in with the $13.99 for the foe. For the foe. All right, I'll have to do some research. I appreciate that so much, Stefan. You are the man. Is this in Toronto? So, Ottawa, I am in Toronto. I am Toronto-based, but they are playing in Cincinnati here tonight. So they are out of town. Major, what's going on? Welcome in. Rare steak and brisket. The steak cooks in your bowl. Okay, interesting. Good for the gut. All right. I'm going to do it tomorrow. Listen, we got no stream tomorrow, no Jays game tomorrow, so no stream. So maybe we'll do faux for lunch. So if it doesn't agree with me, I'm safe. So maybe we'll have to look up and we'll have to see what's nearby. Guys, gonna make me nervous. How is it though? Is it loaded with sodium? Don't blame me if it doesn't go well. Do a food live stream. You know, it's funny, Ottawa Senators, we end up talking about food so much here. All hockey season, we always end up talking about food. It always seems to go that way. And then, of course, sometimes I'll get surprised. The family will come home and they'll bring me a treat, and we get some fun food streams, kind of ad hoc within the sports streams. But hey, what is a sports stream without talking about food? All right, here we go. Blue Jays, time to start the comeback. Red Sox losing 6-0. Thank you, Tony. That makes me happy. That makes me feel a little more comfortable. I always wondered what pho is, so it's soup. It's kind of like noodles and soup and a protein all together. Everything is loaded with salt. Just ask for the most common one. It's usually chicken or beef. All right. Sounds good. Well, you guys have me excited. You guys, I'm actually going to do this. We'll see. I'll take a picture. I'll post it in the community section. Let you know what I get. There's another strike thrown. Jimenez here. He's 216 on the year. Count is even 1-1 right now. Here's a pitch swinging up the middle. Jimenez going to crack the O, and he's going to get a base runner on. So leadoff base hit here for Jimenez. The Jays finally get a base runner with some speed as well. Ernie Clement is going to find his way up here now. So I like that. Siak, what's going on? Welcome in. Drinking a Mexican Coke right now. Nice. Looking forward to showing you my setup. Oh, yeah, we want to see. Oh, Mackenzie Aerosmith. Loved Aerosmith back in the day. Aerosmith Pump was my favorite album. First pitch in there for a strike to Ernie. Hey, Lucas, welcome in. Oh, Siak, you are very, very welcome. My favorite is salsa and chips mixed with bacon and wrapped eggs. Whoa. This pitch going to be high, evens it up at 1-1. Salsa and chips I can get down with. Bacon wrapped eggs. I can't even picture the flavor. Joshua's got the ice cream. Oh, try doing the ice cream stream again. No way. That was a one and done. That was a mistake. Made with real sugar. Yeah, I've heard even if you go and buy a Coke here, if you get it in the bottles, it's made with sugar cane, and it's supposed to be better for you. Not that it's great, but here's the 1-2. Ernie Clement swings, and he's going to put this one over to second, across to first. Double play. Thank you, Ernie, for killing our momentum. Double play ball. 2 down now for the Blue Jays. 2 down. Got to get this one back up and going. Yikes, that was tough. That was tough. Littell really throwing this one in there. The Blue Jays trying to work it, but they are certainly struggling right now. Back to the top of the lineup for Springer. He has 1 strikeout. First pitch, 92 miles an hour, takes that one high. Georgie, please, for the love of God, hit me a home run. Hit me a home run now, Georgie. Oh my God, he hit this. It's going to the wall. Are you kidding me? It's a home run. Springer answers the call. Georgie with a home run. Wow. That was outstanding. A Springer dinger. Holy smokes, 417 feet. George Springer, come on. Come on. Outstanding. There we go. That's it. We're getting this one going. Put on that jacket. Let's fire up the squad. Get the team going. Get that hype. 2 outs, home run for Springer. Wow, that was wild. Springer for MVP. Yeah, he has been great. Shady, what's going on? Welcome in. Oh my goodness. Creamy potato soup. Oh, Beverly, I love potato soup. Oh, Barger gonna hook this one foul. that was something. That was something. AR, what's going on? Sox are down 7. Yes. Green Monster Cards. Let's go Red Sox. They got a long way to come up. A long way to go. 7-0. We're only down 4. We'll take it. B Disney, hello there. This one up high. Gonna go to 2-1. Hopefully that kind of rattles Littell a little bit. Yeah, Shady, it's coming up very soon. I think the first preseason game is the 20th. First Leaf preseason game is the 21st. So Jimenez was on base, and then the Jays hit into a double play. So Addison is going to fly out. And so at least they get one back. We're going to the bottom. Hopefully the Jays pitching can settle things down here just a little bit. Nathaniel, hello there. Yankees fan here, so obviously rooting for Cincinnati. But I was in Toronto for 2 games last year. Loved your... Oh, nice. Did you have good seats? And what'd you think of the food? Yeah, I gotta say, listen, Toronto fans take a lot of slack, especially around hockey. But when they pack the Rogers Center, aka the Skydome, they're a great bunch. The Toronto fans are pretty welcoming, and they're pretty good baseball fans. Pretty good. It was okay. Yeah, I haven't tried any of the new stuff down at the park this year, but I will say I used to love the soft ice cream. They had a great twist cone. I haven't been in a while. We meant to try and get there this summer, but it was just so busy. You're catching up. Yeah, you guys are, programmer. Yankees are catching up. Remember, the Yankees and the Red Sox were about 5 games back at one point. So now they're, what is it, 1.5, 2.5? Like, you're right there. This is going to be a race, a big race. And I'm excited to see how this is going to play out. It's nerve-wracking. It's extremely nerve-wracking. But that's part of the fun, right? That is part of the fun is baseball, is watching it. Watching the scoreboards, watching how it goes and who's going to be where. And even Cincy fans, like, you still have a chance, not a great chance, but you have a chance. 4.5 back. You do have to hop over San Fran, but they're in it, right? They got to start winning some games. Yeah, 2.5. Yankees and Boston, each 2.5 back of Toronto. So it is going to be super important to continue to watch. 7-0 Guardians. The Yankees, I think, when do they start? 8 o'clock, 8:10, something like that is when they start. So we're definitely going to have to keep an eye and see how that is going. All right, let's bring this back. Let's see what we're going to do. Bieber's going to make his return to the mound. 43 pitches thrown. This one is going to be foul back for a strike. Ivan, hello there. Welcome in. Yeah, it's not over yet. Pitching definitely has to be better. Must get better. Swing and a miss. There we go. There we go. 0-2. He's ahead of Hayes. Hayes is 1 for 1. Had a single in the second, hitting .265. Who will win the World Series? Oh, programmer, it's such a tough question. Obviously, I want the Blue Jays. But listen, even if they got close, I'm happy. I went to the Jays game when they played the Giants and they won the game. They had like 3 reviews. Yeah, those reviews can certainly prolong the game. This one is going to be foul back. But if it's not the Jays, if I had to pick another team who I think will probably be in there, I'm kind of going off the chart. I mean, Milwaukee has been so ridiculous all year, and they've fluttered at times, but not a lot. This is going to be fouled back again, 1-2. So if it's not the Jays, I think it's going to be Milwaukee. Milwaukee is, I mean, they're just such a powerhouse, and it, to me, it kind of came out of nowhere. I was not expecting it from them. Jays will play 3-game versus the Yankees starting Friday. That's correct, Ryan. A big series this weekend with the Yankees. And they got the Red Sox in a couple of weeks. So very big series. Yeah, Bad Monkey. That was wild. Here's the 1-2 up high, going to go to 2-2. That was crazy. Threw at his own catcher, kind of crossed up, threw a pitch to intentionally hit him in the chest. Then usually if that happens, the pitcher's like, hey, are you okay? Instead, he kind of turned his back to him. He did put out a tweet apologizing, but it was kind of a very cryptic message as this pitch is fouled back yet again. Yankees need to sweep the Jays and win at least 2 against the Sox. Yeah, it's all coming down to math now. It's all those numbers, right? Each game, each series, starting to count. Here's the 2-2 in the dirt, 3-2 now. 3-2. Come on, Bieber, settle yourself down. Someone get Springer a candy bar. He earned it. Here's the 3-2. Swing and a miss. He got him.
Strike 3, you're out.
Love it. There we go. That cross up yesterday was intentional. Yeah, I mean, that was crazy. That was such a crazy play. This was a great curve, too. Really good movement. Haven't seen movement like this. And Kirk did a good job holding that frame to bring that up. Make sure he got the call. Make sure we got that call. You think LA is making it? I think LA is going to be in there. They have a very, very good chance, of course. But it is going to be extremely tough. Here comes Gavin Lux. He's 0 for 1. This pitch is going to be up high. Good news is the Jays have the tiebreaker. Yeah, Tony, in that, you know, you hope it doesn't come down to a tiebreaker. You really hope it doesn't, but it's a nice kind of card to have in your back pocket. You hope it doesn't have to be played, but you have it if you need it. All right, here's the 2-1 swing and foul back, and bring it to 2-2. We got a nice 1973 RCMP Mountie silver dollar. Oh, that's cool. Very cool. Jordan, what's going on? Welcome in. What's with the pitching? That's what we're trying to figure out as Bieber goes in the dirt again. 3-2. He's now thrown 57 pitches. 57 pitches. 58 is coming up. Full count, 1 out, nobody on. Here's the delivery, 3-2. It's going to be hit. This one right to first base, picked up, thrown over to Bieber, who steps on the bag. And the Jays get the second out. Whew. Took a while, but they got down 2. At least they got 1 run in the top of the inning. It's 5-1 now. The Cincinnati Reds kind of teed off on them in the second. Bieber trying to settle it down. The problem is you don't want to pull Bieber out too early because then you're trying to go for long relievers, and you had Lauer who went several innings yesterday. You don't want to have to go through this all over again. Hockey, I love hockey, Jordan, so very, very much. So for me, that's always my number 1 sport. Swing, and this is going to be hitting a play over to third base. Nice stab, throwing it over to first in time, and they get him. That's going to end the inning. Nice little toss there. And something we saw yesterday with Isaiah Keener-Falefa at third base, a lot of those sharp hits, he would knock them down, and then he had problem getting the ball out of his glove, or he'd bobble it or knock it away. And he had a couple bad throws to first. Barger coming in with a real nice stab, hangs onto it, pulls it out clean, and gets it over in time. And we're going to the top of inning number 4. Time to get the bats to work. It's going to be Vladdy, Bichette, and Varsho. This trio can do a whole lot of damage. They got to get this one going. Number 1 sport is hockey, too. I love my hockey. Can't wait for hockey to get going. This September is going to be a lot of fun, which if you weren't with us yesterday, we've kind of been chicken scratching a whole bunch of dates as we look to kind of crisscross between the Blue Jays run to October and the Maple Leafs spring training getting up. We know we're going to have a lot of games coming up, including the Leafs in Montreal. I believe that's September 25th. The Leafs and Habs going to renew acquaintances for that one. Of course, the NHL regular season kicks off the beginning of October, the week of the 7th and 8th. So we have some games that we're going to be getting in there. I'm not going to be able to right now immediately schedule too far in advance because we are working around some rep hockey practices and tournaments and games and all that stuff. So we're trying to kind of a couple of games as we go. So make sure you're checking back our channels often to see what we have. And if you're watching on the tubes, make sure you're subscribed with that notification set. So when we do go live, you'll get notified and then you can decide if you want to come in or not. All right, Blue Jays, let's get it going. By the way, we are so close to 600, sitting at 582. So thank you to everybody who's hit that subscribe. If you haven't yet, you know what to do. Thumbs up, click that subscribe. Here comes Vladdy Guerrero trying to get this one going. Going to the Raptors and Nuggets in Vancouver. Nice. Then UFC, then the road trip to LA for the Lakers game. Wow. Danger. That's a heck of a road trip. That's going to be a lot of fun. Vladdy up to 291. Wants to keep it climbing. Swinging at this one. Going to hit it foul. 101 evens account. Blended, what's going on? Welcome in. Predict the Jays 92-93 wins. Yeah, I'm kind of with you. I think I said previously kind of 92-95 is where I kind of was feeling it. This one down low. 2-1 now to Vladdy. Vladdy has gotten, I don't want to say ice cold, but he certainly is not hitting the ball like he used to. He's been getting a lot of singles, and we'll take them. 2-1. This one is going to be popped up. Vladdy going to fly out here. This is going to be in the infield, and it's going to be caught. So Vladdy not able to get aboard. He's going to sit down. That brings up the hot hand of Bo Bichette. And let's see what Bo is going to do here. I want to go on a road trip. Cooler temps coming, starting tomorrow. Yeah, it's going to be cool and rainy. It should get some rain coming in. Think the Mariners could make it? They could. I don't think they're going to win the World Series. Oh, this is going to be hit by Bo. A little lazy swing, a blooper into left center. That's going to be caught. So another fly out. Oh, we got a tooth that came out. Oh, we got a loose tooth that just popped out. Go grab a paper towel, put that away. Tooth Fairy's going to be busy tonight. Phony Clement can get the last thing of the game. Very nice. Yeah, I agree. Let's go. Here comes Varsho. Varsho taking a look. Are the Buffalo Bills playing any home games in Toronto this year? No, this pitch is going to be in their first strike. They are not playing. That experiment is done. I actually went, Bad Monkey, to a game. It was an exhibition game, and it was the Colts playing. This pitch is going to be outside, 1-1. And I was so excited to see the Colts play. I think Peyton Manning took 2 snaps and then left the game because it was preseason, and we stuck around and left, I think, at the half. This one down low. Was not impressed with the live atmosphere of the NFL game. Teeth these days are insane. Worth a 20 bill. The Tooth Fairy might need to e-transfer. So there it is. That's the one. Yeah, Major Walker, I have it circled on my calendar. This pitch coming in up top. I don't think he will. I mean, he's definitely in the conversation, programmer. Definitely in the conversation. But it's going to be between him, of course, Judge, and I think Bichette are going to be your top 3. 5-1 Cincinnati as we're sitting here at the top of 4. 2-2 to Varsho with 2 outs. He hits this one a ton. Go, blow to the wall, and that's gone. Another solo shot. This time it's Varsho going yard. And it's 5-2. In the 3rd consecutive game, did he just say, for Varsho with a homer? 372 feet. Varsho, another solo. We'll take that. Wolf Eyes, what's going on? Why are the Jays doing so bad with this new pitcher? Didn't show him win. He won. He did win the Cy Young. Well, he's having an off day here today. Kirk is coming up now. Varsho goes yard, 5-2. Suddenly it's only a 3-run game, and that doesn't seem so bad. Hey, Mega, what's going on? He does like the long ball. He certainly does. This one, Kirk, he's going to hit this one. This is going back. This is going to the track, to the wall. It's out of here. Back-to-back jacks as Captain Clutch does it. Kirk with a home run himself. And all of a sudden, ladies and gentlemen, we've got a ball game. We got a ball game. 416 feet. 5-3. And we're here in the fourth, and it's a 2-run game. Don't call it a comeback. We've been here for years. Wow. Unbelievable. Knock, knock. Who's there? Look out. It's a home run. Wow. Let's do it again. Keep this one going, France. Keep this one going, France. No. Pitch is going to be up high. Oh, he gets called strike. Let's go, Eric. Can we make it 5-4? Can we make it 5-4? Here's the pitch. Swing. This is going to be hit into center field. That's a base hit. France is on base. All right, Jimenez. Jimenez got things going. He had a single. So it's time for Jimenez to keep this one going. Let's all hope the Reds are tired of the rest of the game. That's right. It's a home run derby. So not a home run. They only go back to back, not back to back to back. But 5-3, we got a runner on. Doing all this with 2 outs. Jimenez. Let's go. First pitch, side of the strike zone, does not get the call. So 1-0. He had a single in the third. Let's just do it. Small ball now, boys. Small ball. Put it in play. Here's the pitch in there for strike. Nice pitch. Side of the strike zone. Whew. Let's go. That's right. Tying runner. Tying runner is at the plate, although Jimenez isn't somebody you would think is going to hit the long ball. He certainly can, as this one catches the top for a strike. He certainly can, but my money would not be on it. 1-2, 2 outs. Just keep this one alive. Jimenez has been doing good hitting wise. No, he is not, programmer. He is struggling. His average is only about 219. But hey, maybe he'll want to shut me up. Maybe he'll want to send this one packing. Here's the pitch. Nice hit. Left field, but foul. He turned and jumped like he was going to take off. Good contact, but just putting that one foul. Pittsburgh up 2-0 over the Dodgers. Whew. Well, this just got a whole lot interesting. The question is, how are the Blue Jays pitchers going to handle? When they had big innings yesterday, they let the Reds right back. This one goes up high. Did he go around? They say no, he did not. So 2-2. If anything here, Jimenez putting on a good battle there, making him throw lots of pitches. He's up to 65 pitches now. Hey, John, what's going on? Welcome in. Pam, no, don't say that. Here's the pitch. That's going to be fouled back again. He was starting to heat up. Oh, I see. I didn't see your first comment there. Yeah, that's right. He was starting to heat up, and then, yeah, that ankle injury. And, you know, anytime you get an ankle or a wrist, they heal, but they nag you. They nag you nonstop. Swing, and this one is going to be popped back. Foul yet again. Trying to keep this one going. Littell continuing to throw some heat, starting to slow down a little bit here. Sosa, that would be nice. Wouldn't that be sweet? Wouldn't that be sweet? Here's the 2-2. Swing and a foul off the catcher's mask. Again, keep fouling him away. Keep battling here. Keep on battling. It's the 9th pitch, 8th pitch. No, not yet, Mixed Swedish. Not yet. No home run yet. 2-2, 2 outs. Big battle going on right here. This one is going to be pop foul again. Keep fighting. That's it. Let him throw. Let him waste his arm. Let him waste the arm. Let him waste the pitches. Pitch number 70 coming in right here. 2-2, 2 outs. Jimenez battling. Oh, this is going to be hit in the center field. That's going to be caught. He's tracking. There's the catch. This one is done, but the Blue Jays get a couple. They're bringing it up. They're making it close. David, how's it going? Everyone thought the Dodgers were going to win the World Series. They're losing to the Pirates and haven't won a game this season against the Angels. Hey, listen, as a Jays fan, I think we know a little something about losing to the Pirates. But hey, what a good inning for the Blue Jays. A couple solo shots, get a couple more runs on the board. And that's what they got to do. Just keep plugging away. Now it comes down to the pitching. Can Bieber settle things down? Can he keep it going? Hayes, Trevino, and McLean all due up here in the bottom of the inning for the Reds. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you for joining us. Lots of folks coming in. We appreciate you being here. My name is Sam. This is the Sam Welby 12 Experience. Thank you so much for supporting us and joining us for the Toronto Blue Jays and the Cincinnati Reds, who are really giving the Jays a hard time in this series. This is the rubber match. They won the first one. The Jays won the second one. And right now we are in a 2-run ball game. If you're liking our style of play, wait till hockey season starts. We got lots of hockey for you all the way through. We're going to try and throw some Buffalo Bills NFL football in there for you as well. And hey, if the Toronto Raptors get off to a decent start, maybe we'll get some Raptor basketball going as well. So make sure you hit that follow. Make sure you hit that subscribe. We don't want you to miss any moment of the action. So we appreciate you all so very, very much. Score prediction for this game. Oh my goodness. Programmer, I actually thought the way it started, the way the two pitchers came out in the first inning, I thought it was going to be a low scoring game. I'm surprised it's climbing. I have a feeling if this keeps going, once the relievers come in, we're going to be in that kind of 10-8 scenario. I think the Jays are going to hold them a little bit. They'll put up another. I think the Jays come back and probably take it 10-8. I think we're going to go that high once the relievers come into the game. That seems to be what it has been the last few. All right, Bieber going to make his way back out here onto the mound. He's looking to settle things down. First pitch inside to Hayes. Hayes at 280. Now, listen, I would love nothing more than the score to end up being like a 7-5 game, but I think it's going to go even higher. Catches a corner for strike one. Keep it going, folks. We are 15 subs away. 15 subs away. This one in there. Strike two call. Nice pitch. Bieber's up to 62 pitches. Hey, Billy, hope you're doing well. Here we go. Got him. Swing and a miss. He struck him out.
Strike three, you're out.
There we go. That's what we like to see. Good pitching. Good pitching. Strikeouts starting to climb, starting to build, and that's good news. We got 4 strikeouts on the evening here for Bieber so far. Let's go. Trevino stepping up. He's going to swing at the first pitch he sees. Pops this one up. Kirk has a beat under it to the wall, and it's just over. Come on, Kirk. He could have jumped over the fence, and it looks like the lady in the front row kind of took that in her lap. She was kind of bent over and some discomfort there. Sure, she'll be okay. Kirky didn't want to wipe out the lady, so he let it drop. So 0 for 1 on that long foul ball. Yeah, Bieber's doing pretty good. Nathan, he is doing pretty good. Hey, Matthew, what's going on? You need one more strikeout. Let's see if we can get it for you. She gets a free hot dog. That's right. They'll even throw in a 7-Up. This one in there, first strike, strike two call. Could this be that strikeout you need? Camden, how's it going? Welcome in. Steph the Goat hitting that follow. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Bieber taking a breath. Trevino stepping in the hole 0-2. He is 1 for 1 today. Here's the pitch. On the corner. Where's the call, umpire? That was a great pitch. Did not get the call. Excuse me. Holy smokes. Great pitch. On the corner. Didn't get the call. Comes back with a ball. That's going to be 2-2. That's right. Don't forget to hit that like button as well. Here's the pitch down low, 3-2. Instead of getting the strikeout, it now goes to a 3-2 count. Oh, that was terrible. That was a great, great pitch. I know, Wolf Eyes. It's going to be amazing. This one swing, it's going to be hit to third base. Another good stab over to first in time. They get the out, but a strikeout taken away from Bieber. It is going to be very interesting. It is going to be very interesting when they do bring technology in to call the balls and strikes. Obviously, it's not going to be perfect, but I think it'll be a lot better than what we get here today. is going to go with the Yankees tomorrow on the 5th. Interesting. All right, let's go. Let's go, Jays, go. That's right, Steph. This pitch in there, that's a strike. Thank you. I thought for a second he wasn't going to give him that call either. Holy cow. Give the man a call. Bieber needs it. A rough outing, but he's pulling himself back together. This pitch inside, going to be 1-1. Trying to keep him back off the plate. I think so, Tony. They're starting to get that momentum. They're starting to get the mojo. Here's the 1-1. Inside was outside of the strike zone on the inside part of the plate, but he gets called strike. So that's a makeup pitch. Cozy hitting that like, thank you so much. Swing and a miss. He got him. 5th strikeout for Bieber, and they get out of it. We are 11 subs away now. Great job, everybody. Thank you so much. Great pitching. Another strikeout. Ernie Clement, Georgie Springer, and Addison Barger. Your 3 Blue Jays due up as we move right along. Top of the 5th inning coming up. Dallas, there are so many empty seats. You'd think, I don't even know. It's crazy how many empty seats there are. Umpires can be involved in sports betting more than pitchers, anyone else. Yeah, Wolf Eyes, it's funny. We've seen time and time again cases coming forward where a player is getting caught or a translator is getting caught betting on baseball. We had Shane Pinto for the Ottawa Senators, who somebody used his phone to bet, and he got suspended like 50 games. It was crazy. Hey, Adam, what's going on? Let's go Reds. So the betting and the ease, or not the ease, well, yeah, the ease that people can get on betting sites and place bets without getting caught is crazy. And it really is unfortunate that people tend to go that way, and that you have professionals that try to adjust an outcome to win a couple of bucks. And if a player or an official gets caught doing that, then absolutely, they deserve to pay the penalty for it. But it's just so unfortunate. Who's your favorite pitcher with the Blue Jays? Good question. Lena, I actually go for the Blue Jays. I'm a Blue Jays fan. You stress out watching baseball. Yeah, favorite pitcher. Right now, I don't know. Probably Kevin Gausman. Gausman is my guy. Although he let me down, I wasn't impressed with his last outing. But I've been a big Kevin Gausman fan. I really like what he brings to the table. If I had to go favorite Blue Jays pitcher of all time, that's a very tough one. I mean, Dave Stieb, Jimmy Key, kind of one of those guys. This one outside. So Littell back on the mound to face Ernie Clement. He is good. Yeah, he is good. Dallas, a big Juan Guzman fan. Zoran Dave Stieb, yeah. Ooh, inside, almost got him. So let's go into 2-0. Emmanuel, how's it going? Blue Jays suck. Who's your team, Emmanuel? Who's your team? Who you going for? Steve, of course, the no-hitter. I believe it was the first no-hitter in franchise history. Oh. We got a challenge here. They're going to say, Blue Jays want to look at this. They feel it actually clipped them. Ernie didn't react to it. It does. It hits him. Ernie didn't even react to it, but it does hit him. Was it the elbow? Where did this get him? I think it's just the bit of the elbow. It got a piece of him. He should take his base. This is definitely a hits batter. Good eye here by Jays management to call this one out. So this definitely looks like it just changes direction off the elbow. There is a clip. I mean, you can see the ball as it comes in. The ball kind of does one of these and then boop, does change direction. I don't think the cloth of the jersey would be enough to do it unless it catches one of the seams as it spins. It pulls it down. But to me, this looks like it just clips them. Brad, what's going on? Welcome in. Jansen, how's it going, buddy? Holiday, yeah, Holiday, of course. He's definitely up there for sure. It's very interesting. Beverly says, this is a good time to get the wave going. If you haven't watched with us before, we're going to do a virtual wave. Hit a wave emoji. Oh, and they're reviewing it. They're saying it is not a hit. To me, it darn looked like it did hit. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Hey, put those wave emojis in the chat. Put those wave emojis in the chat. Tom Hankey, definitely the best closer. The Terminator was outstanding. I thought this for sure clipped him. Clement going to hit this to third. Foul ball. This one was scooped up in foul territory. Clemens definitely, I mean, Clemens, listen, what Roger Clemens did for sure. Remember though, I think he was only in Toronto for like 2 seasons. Totally hit. Yes, Dallas, totally. There was some contact there. If Clemens was here for a couple of more seasons, I would agree. But the fact it was such a short stay. Now, he did win a Cy Young, if I recall correctly. And didn't he have like a 20 strikeout game? Here's the pitch down there. Full count now to Ernie Clement. This has been a very interesting at bat. He's going to ask for time, step out, upset records. How's it going? Welcoming, getting those wave hands up. David Price is definitely one of those too, for sure. I actually forgot about him. Here's the 3-2 up high, but he swings at it and he got him. The 6th strikeout for Littell. And Clement is not happy with that one. Not happy that he swung through it. We're going to the top of the inning. George Springer coming off a fresh Springer dinger. Gonna look to keep this one going, get the hitting going. Springer was the magic man. He did. Clemens did strike 20 batters. Yeah, I mean, that's an amazing accomplishment. Richard, I was a huge Todd Stottlemyre fan. A huge Todd Stottlemyre fan. I don't think he was one of the Jays' best pitchers, but I was a big fan. This one down low. Springer lays off of it. Going to go to 2-0. Littell doesn't want to go anywhere near his swinging zone. Jimmy Key, yeah, of course, Aaron. Jimmy Key was great. Going with Clemens and Halladay. You can't go wrong with either of those two. This one outside doesn't get the call. Goes to 3-0 now. There we go. 3-0. Good eye by Springer hanging off of it. You know this one is going to be coming down the pipe. You know it's going to be there. Here's the pitch. Catches the outside corner. Fastball, borderline pitch. He had to lay off of it. Since his return from the IL, 17 games, he's been hitting .385. He's got 9 home runs and 15 RBIs. He's been playing with passion. He's going to pop this one back. He knew that was his pitch. He turned around and he knew he was upset. He missed that one. Judas Priest or Metallica? Mackenzie, Metallica. I wasn't a big Judas Priest fan. What's so hard about pitching? You only have to throw 81, right? Exactly, Dallas. It's not so hard. Here's the 3-2. Excuse me, this is going to be fouled back. Going to have a little bevy. Was it Rocket Roger a J? He was a J, yes. Here's the pitch. Inside, fouled off. Tried to pull the bat back, but it makes contact. He was. Bautista was real good. Bautista with that personality was awesome. Oh my gosh, Stephanie, how can I forget about Jack Morris? Yes, Jack Morris was a total gem for us. He was outstanding. Jack Morris. Here's a pitch. Puts out the bat. He's going to kind of check swing a single. Through a diving second baseman, a diving shortstop, and that's going to be a very unorthodox base hit. He put the bat out, tried to pull it back. The ball made contact, and it goes up the middle and gets through. What a crazy base hit. After such an at-bat, we'll take that one. Hey, Steve, what's going on? Is that not a brutal waste of a yeah. But you know what, Steve? I kind of agree with it. Hey, Rob and Larry, what's going on? I thought it made contact with him when I saw that close replay. Pitch is going to be outside. Barger coming up. He's 0 for 2. Got to get Barger going. Need to get him going. Rob, thank you for that follow. Appreciate it. And there we go. We've hit 2,500 over on the Talk. Thank you all so very much. You're going to have to update that goal. Going for the pickoff attempt. All right, let's see. Can we update this here directly? Let's go. We're going to make it. Let's go 28. Boom. Thank you so much for hitting a goal. Barger hits this one hard, but it's foul. Hard, but it's foul. Tributes, what's going on? Calling it right now. Barger, home run tonight. Would love to see that. My favorite pitchers are Randy Myers, Norm Charlton, and Rob Dibble. Randy Myers, I know. Norm and Rob Dibble, those names do not jump out at me. I may have to look those ones up. Swing and a miss. He whiffed on that one. 1-2 the count. Staying alive, hanging in here. Trying to keep her going. My goodness, he really ripped through that one. He was swinging for the fence there. Onyx, what's up, my friend? Let's go. Pickoff attempt again. Tag is there, but Springer back in time. Come on, Barger, you need a hit. Let's do this. Getting himself set. Here it comes. He's going to hit this one hard into right field to the wall. It's out of here. Holy smokes. It's a tie game. Addison Barger with a home run, a screaming rope. That one finds its way over, and you called it. You called it. Barger goes yard, and holy have mercy. 376 feet. We're all tied up. 5-5. 5-5. And it's no coincidence that we're 5-5 and we are 10 subs away. Unbelievable. Yes, sir. Wow. Connor hitting that follow. Thank you so much. Rob hitting those likes. We appreciate you. Wow. Living in the future. Living in the future. That he just turned on that 92 miles an hour, a little up in the strike zone, and he ripped that one. That was a huge shot. Jax, thank you for the follow. Just a frozen rope gets over, and he's like, thank God. Thank goodness. Adam is like, of course. So Barger kind of gets the monkey off his back. He's feeling it. Hopefully that can get his mojo going, and we are all tied up here. 5-5, folks. 5-5, and we got a mound visit. Are we going to get a pitching change? Yes, no. Is he taking the ball? There's a little slap. There's the ball. Thank you for your service, and we are getting a pitching change. We are getting a pitching change. Who's going to come in replacement as the Blue Jays come all the way back and tie it up? It's going to be Nick Martinez. Nick Martinez, he's going to step in relief, and we get our first relief pitcher of the game. Now, I will say it's kind of unfortunate because Littell, he was throwing really, really well. I'm impressed. He goes 4.1 innings, 7 hits, 5 runs, all earned, 1 walk, 6 strikeouts. 6 strikeouts. Remember, he went 5 strikeouts through 2 innings, which was nuts. And then things kind of fell apart. The Blue Jays, 4 home runs. 4 home runs. 1 in the 3rd, 2 in the 4th, 2 here in the 5th. What an outing. If you want to know who they were, well, it was Springer with the Springer dinger. Barger, excuse me, he got one as I'm getting all choked up over here. We got Varsho who got one, and Kirk got one. So those are your home run hitters for the Blue Jays here today. And sometimes you can put up runs with small ball like Cincinnati did. Thank you for hitting that subscribe, lighting the blue lamp there, Devin. I appreciate that. You can play small ball. You can hit around and load the bases and score some runs, or you can just jack them over the fence. Either way, they count. And we are 5-5, and this is a real good comeback story here for the Blue Jays. Something they needed to do because it's a big night tonight. Big night tonight. The Boston Red Sox are losing 7-0. Now, they could still come back, but if the Jays can pick up a game on Boston, that would be huge. 7-0. The Guardians are up over Boston. The Yankees, they don't start for another 5 minutes or so. So we're going to be scoreboard watching all night long. Timothy, how's it going? Welcome in. Detroit Tigers, #1 in the AL. When Cincinnati beats the Jays. Oh, we'll see, Timothy. But they're playing good ball too, Detroit. They were not one at the start of the season that I kind of saw playing as well as they are. But what a good comeback. Jays need to light them up, keep this one going. 5-5. Here's Vladdy. Would like to see Vladdy get himself going as well. Fastball in there for a strike. Vladdy did have a walk in the first. 21 home runs, way down from what we expected, but he has still been a big contributor, especially with the attitude. This is going to be hit hard. It's a ton. See you later. Vladdy Guerrero answers the bell, and he's going to hit a home run. Oh, wow. Vladdy Guerrero says, see you. Oh, there you go. There you go. Back to back again, Jacks. Back to back. 398 feet. Boom. You know what we got to do? I didn't even bring out the home run horn. You know, I didn't think this was going to be a home run kind of a game. There we go. We'll get the home run light going on. And here comes Bo Bichette. He's 0 for 2. Maybe he'll keep it going. No, he won't. He'll ground it to first base over to the pitcher in time. There's 2 outs. But we got 2 homers, and the Blue Jays now take the lead 6-5. And Bieber, she'll be your registered pitcher for a win. Vladdy just turned on that one. Woof. Adam, we have the same problem in Toronto. Toronto's relievers often will let us down. But holy smokes, did he turn on that one. Here comes Varsho. Varsho's 1 for 2 tonight. He knows what's up. Varsho's getting it going. The record for homers in a game, that's a great question. I have no idea. First pitch in there for a strike. That is the MLB record for in a game. I bet you it's something crazy. 8. The most is 8. 0-2. Held by what in what? Jake Clark. Oh, this must be a single player. Let's see. Let's bring this up. That's not the stat I wanted to see. This is going to drop in. Varsho's going to hit a single. He's going to keep it going. So this is a single player we want for a game, for a full game. In a game combined, not by one player. Here we go. 10 home runs. The Blue Jays did it September 14th, 1987 versus Baltimore. The Yankees have hit 9 a couple of times. In fact, both of them were this year, once in August, once earlier on in the season. So 10 is the lead. So here comes Kirk. Kirk is back up. Here's the pitch. He swings through that one. It's a strike. 0-2. 0-2, 2 outs. 10 is your favorite number. There you go. Clay, what's going on? Welcome in. Bobby baby, Bobby Booby, welcome in. 10 by 87. There you go. You got it before I did. No fair. I had to talk and type at the same time. 6-5. Blue Jays have come back and taken over the lead. Martinez in relief, now battling against Kirk. They call time as the pitch is about to be delivered. The umpire did get out there and call time in advance. The Blue Jays put up 8 in 2021 as well. So they're kind of twice here on the top 10 of most home runs. That's pretty cool. 10 in a single game is madness. Here's the 0-2 down in the dirt. He kind of swings, checked his swing. So that's going to be counted. There's a little bit of a debate here. So that's going to be a strikeout. Kirk wanted to see that's a check swing, but they're going to say no, they're going to count it as a strikeout. This inning is over. And we are moving right along. A big inning here by the Blue Jays. as we go to the bottom of the fifth. Friedel, Marte, and De La Cruz Friedel and De La Cruz are 0 for 2. Marte is 1 for 2 tonight. They're going to come up and look to get things going on. With him called out. Herbert, how's it going? Welcome in. Welcome to the party. Whoever thinks the Sky Dome will hit its 50th birthday and still be used for baseball. So, it's funny with the amount of money they've invested in the renos and whatnot, and I'll give them credit. They have made some nice additions. The problem you have with Sky Dome or Rogers Center is the location is fine. It's just an ancient building. It's a concrete monster. And if you want to build a new stadium, where do you do it? One could argue a lot of the people now are coming from kind of northeast and west of Toronto all down. You don't have the same group. There is a large population downtown, but most of these fan bases are kind of outside of the city. So, one, could argue for hockey arenas, looking at Downsview, which with how Rogers Stadium at Downsview is being panned for being impossible to get to, not a good place. We know they looked at York University for possible football stadium for the Argonauts. That didn't work out. It would be interesting where you could put a new baseball stadium where you have all the public transit and everything and make it accessible. And you can't tear down the building and build it back up in the same place. I agree. Excuse me. Vaughn makes sense. Bieber is going to return here. Vaughn would make sense as a new home for any new sports venue. I just don't know where on earth you could do it. Closer to the lake. Yeah, I mean, there, excuse me, I'm choking. There is some good spots on the lakefront. You could do a beautiful job out there. But it becomes tough with public transportation. All right, back at it. Let's go. Blue Jays are moving right along. Bottom of the fifth instead of a new science center. Yeah, don't get me started on that new science center. Oh, I used to love the science center. We used to go all the time. This is going to be foul back. For us to go to Eglinton and, excuse me, as I'm choking. To go to Eglinton and Don Mills was very easy. To go all the way down to the CNE Ontario place to go to the Science Center is tough. Very tough. Excuse me, pardon me. Thank you, Devin, hitting that subscribe button. Here's a strike. They're going to ring him up. Strike 3 called. Nice. He's going to argue. He's going to argue the strike, saying it was low. I was trying to breathe, so I missed it. Friedel's going to go down on strikes. Let's look at this replay. It definitely did drop down low, but there was no hesitation. He rung him up right away. Kirk with a great positioning on that one. That was awesome. Holy smokes, folks, we're 2 subs away. Who's going to put us over? Who's going to put us over? See, for the Rays, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense for them to be right on the water. Thank you so much hitting those follows. Thank you for hitting those subscribes. What a night. What a night. So here comes Marte. Marte is 1 for 2 today. Here in the bottom of the fifth, trying to keep it going. Bieber delivers, swing and a miss. 1-2, great pitch. Real good pitch. I do like the stadiums by the water. I really do like the stadiums by the water. They look nice. And there we go. Congrats, everybody. Thank you so much. Keep the rolling. Keep the train rolling. Wow. Unbelievable. Let's go. This one is going to be down low, 2-2. Thank you. This is the best community. The best community. Cheering on the Jays, cheering on the Reds, cheering on Bieber, who's struggling right now, 3-2, 81 pitches. We'll see how much of a leash they have on him before they pull him out. Speaking of the Rays, they're up 8-0 against the Mariners. Oh, wow. Let's go indeed. This is going to be hit hard. Right to Barger, picks it up over to first in time. There's out number 2. Thank you for hitting that subscribe. Welcome in, Larry. Third base is on tonight. You know what's funny? I'm playing on PlayStation MLB 2024, and I picked as my Be a Pro. I picked, or the road to the show, whatever it's called. Third base is my position. Man, it's tough. And Barger tonight has been great. He's made some really, really strong plays. This is going to be hit De La Cruz, and it's dropping, and that's a nice catch. There's Barger. I know, what did I say? Oh, my goodness. He's in right field. I don't know why I said third base. It's Ernie Clement at third base, and Ernie has made some real nice plays. Barger's been doing well in the outfield. See, I got Barger stuck on my mind after that home run. We got France, Jimenez, and Ernie Clement, the three up here for the Blue Jays, looking to keep it going. How about this? They got 1 in the third, 2 in the fourth, 3 in the fifth. Can we put up another 4 runs here in the sixth? Get it 1, 2, 3, 4 across the scoreboard? That would be outstanding. That would be very cool. But what a night this is. We got a lot of new folks coming in. For those that we haven't met, hi, nice to meet you. My name is Sam. This is a Sam Welby 12 experience on the SB12 Sports Network. We're loving our Blue Jays. Coming up in just a couple of weeks is going to be some NHL hockey. Of course, NFL is getting underway. We might slide a little of that in. And really, we just love our sports, and we're here to share it with you. We're here to call the games, have some fun, talk some sports, and we absolutely love it. So thank you for being along for the journey and giving us a chance to entertain you and bring you the information on the games live as it happens. Excuse me. Yeah, Herbert, we might get some raps in there too. You know, it's funny. For the last 2 years, I've said to myself, you know what? I'd like to do some Raptors. I want to get some Raptors. I actually think it was 3 years ago when the Raptors were doing their play-in game against the Bulls. We're like, let's do this. And it was great. And then all of a sudden they turned terrible. And it was tough to watch. I'll be honest. It was very tough to watch. But if they get off to a good start and they're entertaining, we will absolutely look to slide it in the schedule. Go Jays, go Jays. That's right, Steven. Absolutely. They are going, and let's see if they can keep it going. Martinez back on the mound here. He's going to be throwing, and France is going to step in to get this going. Let's go, France. France is one of these guys, doesn't play a whole lot, but he's been a decent acquisition. Here's the first pitch. Outside. Good eye to lay off that one. That was very close. Ingram in the lineup. Yeah, and I wonder how much of a difference is he going to make? And, you know, I hope it's going to be a very positive difference. Here's the 1-0 swing, and he's going to poke this one through. It's a base hit for France. There we go. Starting this inning just the way we want. McKenzie. You know, I'm very excited to see what the Avs are going to do this year. I really am. I'm curious to see, is Sidney Crosby going to play the whole year in Pittsburgh, or is he going to end up in Colorado to play with his good buddy, Nathan McKinnon? There's going to be lots of stories. Is Nick Robertson going to be a Maple Leaf for a long time? Will Easton Cowan get a shot with the club? So many things. Pitch is going to be down low as Jimenez going to be up here. He's 1 for 2 tonight. He did have a single in the third. Bumps his average up a point to 218. Like to see that. Here's the long look. Now the delivery misses on the other side of the plate. 2-0. We'll take that. What are your thoughts on the Seattle Kraken and Utah Mammoths, previously known as the Arizona Coyotes? So listen, Arizona, I enjoyed Arizona being in the league because they gave us a lot of comedy. They gave us a lot of material, playing in front of 5,000 fans and whatnot. Swing and a miss, 2-1. It's unfortunate when any franchise has to go through what Arizona did. And I know we have a lot of fans from Arizona that watch the channel, and I felt bad for them. It sucks when your team has to move. I love the Kraken jersey. I love what they're doing. I like the team they put together. This is going to be upstairs, 3-1. Utah, same thing. Utah didn't mess around. They came in, they started trying to make some moves. They're trying to get something going. So I like both of those teams. Both are going to do better than what they did in Arizona because they're not afraid to spend some money. This is going to be put into play. Is this going to drop in? Yes, it is. Back-to-back singles. They're not back-to-back jacks, but they're back-to-back singles, and every hit counts. So we got no outs, 2 on. Martinez starting to struggle here. We'll take this. Oh, thank you, Beverly. See what happens when I don't look back at my other screen? I got to figure out a better placement so I can actually see what I'm doing. So a nice job. Here's the bunt, square. It's going to drop down. Good bunt. Going to advance the runners over and just gets him at first. That was very, very close. Textbook bunt there from Ernie Clement. Advances the runners with George Springer coming up. That's the Blue Jays' 31st sack bunt this season. Second most in the major leagues, which is huge. What a great, great play. Textbook. We saw Lucas the other day try to bunt, and he popped it up right to the pitcher, which led to a catch-throw double play. So real nice play here. So George Springer gets the walk. It's going to load the bases. No surprise here. And with his hot bat, you're going to walk him to get to Barger. Now, Barger did have that home run last time up. Remember, him and Springer went back-to-back. So we got 1 out, bases loaded. Here comes Addison. He's salivating. He's drooling. Here's the pitch. Upstairs, strike 1. Bunting is back. That was a great textbook bunt. 2-run home run his last at bat. Can we get a grand salami? Here's the pitch. He's going to hit this one hard. It's not going to leave the park. Is there enough to score a run? Yes, running on the fly, has to make the catch. Not able to turn and throw that one in quick enough. We do count it as a sac fly. It does score a run. It does move the runner over. So we got runners on the corners now. Runners on the corner. Good running. They had to wait for this to be caught. So Jimenez moves up. We do score 1. 7-5 now, Blue Jays. Keeping this one alive. Holy smokes. Here's a pitch. Vladdy with a big cut, and that's going to be foul. Would love to see Vladdy going. Great job. Great job. They are just cooking. Let's see. Vladdy, he got it going before. Can he get it going again? Keep the big man fed. Runners on the corners, 2 outs. Outside, ball 1, 1-1. Good patience there by Vlad. He really is looking outstanding right now. You can see it in his face. Don't chop down at it. That's been what Vladdy's been doing lately, swinging down at these balls. This one he swings through, pops it up on the right side, but foul. Joshua says the second homer is incoming. Can he do this? That would be magic. That would be magic if he can. 1-2, 2 outs, 2 on. The Jays capping their comeback. They've now taken the lead. Can they hold on to it is a question. Here's the pitch. Vladdy swings, drives us to center field. That's going to be an easy catch. And the Blue Jays are going to be out here in the top of the 6th. We move to the bottom, but they get at least another run. So they're continuing to build on the lead they have. Boston has got a run now themselves. Thank you for hitting that subscribe. Welcome in, Bruce. Welcome to the channel. Be like Bruce. Hit those subscribes and keep those follows coming. We appreciate you all so much. We're hitting milestones left and right tonight. We appreciate you all so much. All right, let's take a look. 2-0 still. Pirates over the Dodgers here in the middle of the 6th. 7-1 the Guardians over the Sox. So that's the end of the 5th. Rays are obliterating the Mariners 8-0. That's in the bottom of the 3rd. That's going to be a long night for Seattle. 2-1 Minnesota over the White Sox, middle of the 3rd. Angels and Royals in the bottom of the 3rd, 0-0, but a couple runners on there. Brewers 5-0 over the Phillies. That's in the top of the 3rd. Cubbies up 1-0 over the Braves, end of the 3rd there. Athletics and Cardinals, mid of the 3rd, no score there. Still weird to say Athletics with no Oakland. Yankees and Astros just getting underway a little while ago, so they're in the bottom of the 1st inning, no score there. Earlier today, we saw the Nationals beat up on the Marlins 10-5. The Tigers over the Mets 6-2. Diamondbacks 2-0 over the Rangers in the Orioles 7-5 over them Padres. Hey, Michael, yes, indeed. We need a Yankees loss. We need both Yankees and Red Sox to lose tonight. Eric, what's going on? Let's go. Let's go. Thank you so much for subbing up. We appreciate that. Welcome to the community. Hopefully these Blue Jays can keep it going. Now, Bieber has been shaky tonight, but he's settled down over the last little while, getting himself a number of strikeouts. It took him a while to get there. It was very, very difficult, but he has kind of settled on into it. So the question is, will he keep this going? 6 strikeouts on the evening. We hope he will. All right, let's go. He's back out. Here comes the Biebs. 5 innings pitched, 5 hits. This one is going to miss. Ball 1, 83 pitches on his pitch count. 6 strikeouts, only 1 walk. This one, swing and a miss. Good pitch there. If the Royals don't win, so help me, LA is so trash. How are the better teams not winning again? You know what? It's so funny, Wolf, how it happens. And at least it's not just Toronto. It always happens where, for whatever reason, we end to play down a level. You know, when you play some of these worst teams, you kind of take for granted, and you end up getting yourself in trouble. Here's the pitch. That's going to be hit foul. 1-2. Your name is Alexander in real life. All right, Wolf, thank you for that. I'll try and remember. Southside boys, what's up? Welcome in. Can De La Cruz get a hit? Oh, he absolutely can. He is a solid performer. Solid performer. Baseball's going to put empty seats everywhere. I think the MLB is going. I don't know if they'll go bankrupt, but you're not wrong there. There's a ton of empty seats, and a lot of stadiums have these problems. A lot of stadiums have these problems. It's very, very unfortunate. Hey, David, what's going on? Welcome in. Swing, and this is going to be tattooed to center field, going all the way back to the track, and Varsho going to reel that one in. A long fly ball and a nice catch there, and Bieber just kind of gives a little shrug. Says, hey, all right, you hit it. But a nice catch there by Varsho. That was huge. Varsho on the run, and he's, you know, every time I watch this guy play in the field, he just makes some real nice catches, some good decisions there. That is a good call there, Aristides. That is a very good call. Now, I don't know how much the seats are in Cincinnati. I know in Toronto, you know, you can get some decently priced seats. And for 3 hours of entertainment for 10 or 20 bucks, it's cheaper than going to a movie. Marlins, $10 a ticket, and they empty. No one wants to see them play. Yeah, you know, it's, if you're not winning, nobody cares, right? Pitch on the corner, does not get the call again. And Bieber a little angry there. Bieber showing some frustration towards the umpire. Boston losing. Yankees just started, so no score yet in that game. This pitch is in there for a strike for sure. 2-2. Gonna even this one up. But the 3-hour drive, well, that's true, Dallas. In the U.S., when football is back, baseball is non-existent. Blended, that's a great call out too. This one is gonna miss, goes to 3-2. It is a great call out. When NFL starts up, baseball, especially the weaker teams, even if they're in the hunt, end up taking a little bit of a hit. This one down, he's going to lose him. So Lux is going to walk. 1 out, they're going to get a runner on. Bieber is still a little vocal there on the mound, not happy about it. If you lower the cost of everything, it will be full. Yeah, and it is a problem, right? Economy is definitely a problem with everything, not sports. Remember when Netflix was $9.99? Remember when cable was bad and streaming was good, and now all these streaming services come out and you can bundle them together to make streaming packages. It's like just new formed cable packages. It's crazy. He did, Austin. He certainly did. But it is coming back around right now. Spencer Steer. He's 1 for 2 tonight. He's stepping in, trying to keep this going. Pitch outside. Kirk turns, looks to first base, then pulls back. $2 big. I don't remember $2 Big Macs, but I remember buying the Big Mac combo for $5. $5 would get you a Big Mac combo. Any of the value meals, I think back then were $5. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Nice pitch. Francesca, how's it going? Cincy for the win. Calling it. Want Cincy to take this one. Yeah, I remember that Mickey D's back in the day. Just get an Android box. That's true. This is going to be hit up. Bo to second is one. Turning it over in time. Yes, indeedy. The Blue Jays with a double play. Bieber gets out of it. And we're going to move right along as the Blue Jays keep plugging away. Bo Bichette, who's 0 for 3 tonight, surprisingly. Varsho and Kirk due up in the top of the 7th inning. Well, this game is certainly moving along so much better than yesterday's game. I think it was about 9:30 by the time we got to the top of the 7th yesterday. Taco Bell 99-cent tacos. Yeah, those 99-cent tacos. Whew. I think if you want to buy like one soft taco now, it's like $4, which is nuts. Canadian Skull Dragon, how's it going? Go Jays, go. $3.99 combo of the day. Oh, yeah. And I remember back when the auto show was in Toronto, way back when McDonald's was at Skydome, they used to hand out coupons for buy one, get one Big Macs. So everyone would go in and be ordering 2 Big Macs at a time. So gross, but so good. Yeah, Toonie Tuesdays were good. Very good. Harvey's 99-cent burger. Oh, Michael, I love Harvey's. I'm a big Harvey's supporter. It is one of my favorite fast food burger places. It is pretty darn good. 1988, $3.99 Big Mac combo, $4.27 out the door. Lunch in high school in Orangeville. Yeah, Eric, thank you. Yeah, it's great taking a little trip down memory lane. That was the best. You go with $5 in your pocket, you go to school, get yourself some lunch, and if you were lucky enough to have an older sibling or a friend with an older sibling who worked there, sometimes you get the secret menu items. The double McChickens, or you'd order the water and you'd get a little cup of Sprite. All right, Shane Bieber's coming off. He's getting high fives and handshakes, so his night could be done. Kirk comes over, gives a little pat on the back. So Bieber's night looks like it could be done. Let's see what the Blue Jays can do. Can they keep this one rolling? Lyon Richardson is going to come in with a 3.93 ERA, 7.4 strikeouts per 9 innings. Only 33 games for Richardson this season, but let's see what he's going to do. He's having 99-cent Big Macs, and of course, remember the breakfast, those flapjacks, the pancakes in the styrofoam container. Oh, those, you could eat those. They were all you can eat, and you could eat a ton of them. I have not, Raymond. I have not tried Mary Brown's yet. I know I said a while ago I would, but I've been trying so hard to get away from the fried food. And that's just an easy one because I don't have to pull into it. I got to get myself back on track, but I will definitely try it. Bichette is going to turn and foul this one off. 1-2. Sergio, how's it going? Welcome in. Yes, they took Littell out already. He started the game hot, Sergio. He had 5 strikeouts through 2 innings, and then the wheels kind of fell apart. Hey, Keith, welcome in. In the 70s, I was working in Ream City, northern Saskatchewan. We'd bring Big Macs back from Edmonton. They were so good back in the day. They're still so good today. All right, don't they have Tim Hortons up there? Oh, yeah, Cool Flames, lots of Timmy's. Timmy's and Starbucks, they're like on every corner. Hey, Randy, what's going on? Welcome in. Here's the 1-2 to Bichette outside. He holds off 2-2. Do you think in the playoffs, some of these starters will become long relievers? Yeah, and we're already seeing that with Lauer, right? Eric Lauer, they put him in the pen. He's going to kind of be that long middle reliever. Swing, and Bo's going to poke this towards first base. That's going to be an easy grab and touch up. So Bichette having an off night. He's going to go to 0-4. Hey, Crazy Coach. I've been great, thank you. I hope you're doing well. Tim Hortons, too, is good, trying to stay off of that. James McDonald, yeah, they do. I don't mind. You know, their Egg McMuffin is pretty solid. I hadn't had one in a long time. I had one just this past summer. The Timmy's kind of bacon egg on an English muffin, very comparable to the Egg McMuffin, is pretty good, too. This is going to be foul back. Yeah, McDonald's hash browns, though. Oh, the best. the best. Beverly, you just keep it. Don't go back to the old ways. Stay on the healthy eating track. I was doing so good, and then I had a couple cheap meals, and boom, a couple turned into a lot. This is going to be up high, 1-1 to Varsho. Varsho having a nice night, 2 for 3. His last 25 games, he's got 10 homers and 25 RBIs. Mega, I don't think I've ever gone there for breakfast. Here's the pitch down low. Varsho going to golf this one, and it's another base hit. So Varsho with another hit. He's going to be on first. Hey, Sebastian. Yeah, it's not just them. There's unfortunately there's a lot of controversy around a lot of places in that same kind of section. But yeah, I hear you. Daniel, thank you for that subscribe. Welcome in. Welcome to the party. Oh, Kirky hits this one hard. A good sound off the bat. It's going on the gap. A one hopper over the wall. That's a ground roll double for Captain Clutch. Kirk with a one hopper over the wall with one out. That means we got runners on second and third. Another good inning here for the Blue Jays. They got it cooking. They got it going. It's going to bring France back up now. There we go. That's what we like to see. Kirk hammered this. Such a great sound off the bat. A huge pop. That was awesome. Can we get a home run? Can we get a 3-run shot? Come on, France. Takes his first one inside. Here in the top of the 7th, Jays have just been rolling. Vic, what's going on? Yes, right now we are, though. 2 for 3 for France. One out. He's going to put this one into the right field side, and that's going to be caught. Throwing this one back. Here's the run, sliding in. Did he elude the tag? He's safe. Varsho dances around the tag, and he slides in safe. Good running here by Varsho. Yes, they are Blue Jays right now, first in the American League East, hanging on, trying to hang on. They're actually the second best team in the American League right now. What a great play. This was hit, and he had to get back to the bag. Wasn't sure if it was going to drop in or not. The tag was kind of whiffled at him, and he kind of slid around it and able to get in there. That was awesome. Great running there. 8-5. And here comes Jimenez, who's up to 2 for 3 tonight. So we got a runner on third. A base hit will score another one. Keep this one going. Javante, how's it going? Welcome in. Go Jays. Jays are crushing it. Thanks everybody for coming in, especially if you're new, coming into the chat and saying hello. We love to see new people coming in. This one up high. I'm camping. Is there any Yankee or Red? Yes, Randy. Yes, indeed. The Red Sox were getting beat up on pretty good. It was 7-1. It is still 7-1. Yankees have scored a run, so the Yankees are up 1-0. Randy, hope camping is going well for you. Oh, Vic, I would love to see that. Would love to see that. So a huge night for the Blue Jays. A lot of Blue Jays having some good nights. Swing and a miss here. Jimenez is going to even up the count, 2-2. Keep this one going, Jays. And you guys are awesome. Thank you for the continued support. Whoop, this side. That subscribe number continues to grow. Thank you very, very much. Just don't forget to hit that like as well. I'm not even sure what we're up to on the like count. Here's the pitch. Jimenez is going to hit this one high. This is going to fade into left center, and that's going to be caught. So the inning is going to be done. Thank you. Good night, Munchie. I hope you're doing well. The Blue Jays, they get another one, 8-5, as they continue to move right along. Wow, that's right. Someone needs to fund the Tooth Fairy. It was so exciting when all I hear in the background, my tooth, my tooth. Oh, goodness. The Blue Jays, this is the team we expected to see, much better than what they were doing just the other day. So thank you, Blue Jays, for showing up tonight. We appreciate it. And there we go, 129 likes. Not bad. Can we get 150? Can we get to 200? Smash that like button. Oh my goodness. I'm having a great time tonight. This has been a fun series. It's been a frustrating series. Of course, the first game, they blew it in the bottom of the ninth after coming back. Then yesterday, of course, with Heart Attack Hoffman coming on the mound in the bottom of the ninth again, we were all holding our breath. And today, the Jays fall down early, going down 5 and finding their way back. This has been a wonderful series all the way around. So much excitement. And of course, we also had the Canadian Football League going on with the Labor Day Classic, the Argonauts and the Ticats. The Argos with a last-second field goal to win the game. I mean, so much great sport, and it's been a ton of fun. Knight Rider, what's going on? I'm going for the Blue Jays all the way. Dervish, will Bichette get a home run? I don't know if he's got it in him tonight. He's 0 for 4. He'll probably get another at bat. I don't know if he's got a home run in him tonight. He just seems to be struggling. Scott's not home. Welcome in. And Daniel, thank you both. Again, hitting those subscribes. Scott, I hope you get home soon. Leftover chicken and corn, not the bed. No, it's definitely not. Definitely not. That is the question. Who is going to be coming in? Are the Jays going to trust? And is 3 runs enough? So it's going to be Tommy Nance. Tommy Nance is going to come in relief. He's going to be the guy. What do you think, chat? Does Tommy Nance make you nervous, or are you okay with him? He's got a 1.61 ERA, a 10.1 strikeouts per 9, a 0.94 whip. I'm okay with Tommy Nance. He's one of the guys I like. First pitch, catches the corner, gets called strike 1. You're okay with him as well? Yeah, I am as well. You like Nance more than Hoffman? Thank you, Vic, for hitting that sub. Appreciate it. This is going to be hit over to first base, picked up, thrown over to Nance. And there we go. 2 pitch, 1 out. We'll take that all day long. Hey, William, how's it going? Welcome in. Here for 4 months. Go Jays, go. William, I hope you're doing all right down there. Wish you all the best. So a nice little pitch there. A nice little toss. Bieber, 6 innings, 5 hits, 5 runs, 6 strikeouts, 98 pitches. All runs he gave up were scored in the 2nd inning, and then he was able to settle himself back down. Every play, I see a career. Randy, thank you so much. I appreciate those kind words. Nah, we just do this for fun. We enjoy it. We love to chat with everybody. We love to bring the fun. I saw Forge said McDavid staying in Edmonton. I will be very curious to see what McDavid ends up doing. Trevino coming up. He's 1 for 2. Going to hit this one high. That's going to be foul back. 0 for 2, 0 and 2 with 1 out. What did you say, Zoran? I prefer, Zoran's losing his mind, but that's okay. We love you anyways. Here's a look. This one coming in, hit up the middle, grabbed. Oh, bobbled it. Him turning, throwing, get him in time. Nice play there. Jimenez took it, kind of hit him, didn't settle it down, but was able to knock the ball down, keep it in front of him, scrambled, pick it up, and toss it over to first in time. Woof. Dangerous little play there, but a good job to use the body to shield it. That's textbook. That's when you're a kid and you're sitting around the infield and they're just throwing balls and telling you to get down and take it off your chest, take it off your side, learn to keep that ball in front of you. And he did just that. McLean comes up, who's 1 for 2 tonight, takes that first pitch high and inside. Ball 1. Oh, Canadian Skull, it's my pleasure. My pleasure. Here's the 1-0 in there. 1-1. Nice pitch. Real nice pitch. And I'll have you guys, the contributions and the conversation has been so awesome. Everybody is on point. Great opinions, great comments, some retro chat as well, some food chat. It's been an amazing, amazing night. We still got more. We're in the bottom of the 7th. We've got a couple more innings to go here. And it's still 8:46. I'm kind of hungry too. I haven't had dinner tonight. This one inside. Did he go around? They want to check, and they say yes. Strike call, 2-2. Might just whip up a little salad after the stream. Nance coming in. He's looking good so far. You just had taco salad. There you go. Yeah, I'll get a little salad. 2-2, 2 outs. This is going to be hit over to short. Bo picks it up to first. Oh, France can't pick it out of the dirt. A speedy McLean running down. The throw came in low. France couldn't get a glove on it, and that's going to go past. And so with 2 outs, Cincinnati gets a base runner on. That's unfortunate. Yeah, Mackenzie, I had a big lunch and I just wasn't full. All right, trying to get this one going. Oh, we got a pitching change. Nance is going to come out. Who are we getting in? Who are we getting in? Nance comes out. We're going to see in a moment who's coming in. And it's going to be Browicki. Browicki, is that how you pronounce it? Browicki? So he's coming in. He's going to get an opportunity here. So Ryan Barucki is coming in relief. This should be interesting. We'll have to see what he's going to be able to do. Play a little setup man here as the chess match of relievers starts to pick up. I guess, you know, he did not like what he saw from Nance. I thought Nance came in and was pitching well, but I understand you want to kind of mix and match your righties and lefties, and that's going to give us Barucki. Good old Rye guy. He played for the Jays like 10 years ago. 10 years ago. I don't remember his name from 10 years ago. Alexander, don't be broken. Yes. Canada has lots of Walmarts, but we do not have any Targets. No Targets. We had Target. They came and they left. It's too bad because I loved having Target here. He can be good and terrible like Littell. Oh, that makes me nervous. He was drafted by the Blue Jays in 2012, had his debut in 2018. 4.47 ERA from 2018 to 22. He's got a 4.17 ERA from 23 to 25 with Pittsburgh. Okie dokie. We're going to see how he holds out here. Target was here, but yeah, it didn't work out, which is unfortunate. Zellers reopened in Edmonton. Oh, man, Zellers was awesome. Zellers and Kmart was where it was at back in the day. And Consumers, for all my Canadian folks, do you remember Consumers Distributing? I don't believe that. I think that was just a Canadian thing. I loved Consumers. Consumers Distributing was you'd get your magazine every day, or not every day, but every month, and you'd look through. And when you went in the store, they didn't have a storefront where you would look at all the merchandise. You'd literally fill out a chit, first pitch for a ball. You'd fill out a chit with what you want and hand it in, and on a conveyor belt, your item would come out. I loved Consumers. It was great. Friedel is 0 for 3 tonight. Blue Jays want to make it 0 for 4. Here's that pitch. Misses outside. 2-0 the count. No, Beverly, that's awesome. Oh, that's great. That's so 80s. I loved it. Zoran. Beverly, you'll have to give me the dirt of what it was like behind the scenes. That's funny. Great concept. Everything was cheap. It was. Here's the pitch in there for a strike. Nice pitch. Barucki bounced around a little bit. Drafted by the Jays, returning to the Jays. Fill out the paper work. Yeah, it was kind of like the first Amazon. You're right. It very much was like that. At least the front of the house. Pitch down in the dirt, goes to 3-1. Like going into the store and ordering your orders right there. Yep. Was there anything better than Sears? Oh, those catalogs. I tell you, when I was a teenager, it's part-time. I would deliver catalogs at Christmas time, walking forever. Oh, Stefan coming in with the roses galore. Man, how did I not see that? Thank you so much. Oh, so many roses. I appreciate that. Hi, bye. Welcome in. Here's a pitch up high. There's a strike. Full count. 3-2, 2 outs. It's a wholesome stream. I hope you get. Oh, thank you so much, Hi Bye. I really truly appreciate that. Lee says no Walmarts, no. Really, Jason? I did not know that. Hi Marge. Hello there. Welcome in. Here we go. 8-5 Blue Jays. We're in the bottom of the seventh. 3-2 count. 2 outs. Having some great conversations here as Baricki is going to lose him. He's going to walk Friedel. Parents ordered a house from Sears back. So Mackenzie, they were kind of, I don't know, how do you, Zellers was kind of, how do you explain it? It was kind of like Kmart. It's kind of like Walmart before Walmart, just different. You worked at the scratch and dent store. Oh, wow. All right, conversation going on as Baricki getting some words of encouragement. And the lights are flicking. The lights are flickering. Lights are back on. We got Varland warming up now. Varland is getting warm. 2 on. Oh boy, this is just getting interesting. Yeah, Tony, I was just about to say, this could get interesting. Larry, I don't remember a restaurant being in Zellers, to be honest. Setting it up. Marte 1 for 3. 2 on. This is the tying run at the plate. On the corner, strike 1 call. Oh boy, this is making me nervous. Imagine this with $10. You could rent 2 games, a bottle of pop, a bag of dill pickle chips, and 2 chocolate bars. That makes for a great evening, crazy. Swing and a miss. There we go. 0-2. Good pitch there. Good pitch. Let's go, Jays. Let's keep this going. Baricki taking a deep breath, trying to keep this going. Gonna now go get the little rosin bag on the fingers. Work the chocolate fat guy, Joshua. And Stefan, thank you so much. This one down in the dirt. Kirk keeps it in front of him. Brother-in-law are watching from the room right now. He doesn't even watch ball. Well, Stefan, I thank you so much. Really, truly do. Hot Dog Schneider, the worst manager. Hot Dog Schneider. That's funny. Yeah, listen, sometimes we agree, sometimes we disagree. It's not an easy job. That is for sure. Here's the 1-2, and this is going to be popped. Foul it back, staying alive. 2 outs, 2 strikes, 2 on. Marti trying to make something happen here. Byway, I forgot about Byway. Byway was good for socks and underwear. 1-2. Here's the pitch. And this one in the dirt. Gonna go to 2-2. Gonna go to 2-2. It was totally legit. The New Zeller is supposed to open on Tuesday in Lauderdale, Mall, Edmonton. People lined up and it didn't open. Oh no. Oh, Keith, that's the worst. It didn't open. Wow. Keep this one going, Baricki. Let's strike him out. 2-2, 2 outs, 2 on. Here's the pitch in the dirt again. Just overthrowing this now. Love me some Jays. 45 years now, but they're the most horribly managed team in baseball. Yeah, I don't know why you pull Nance to put this kid in. I'm not sure I understand this decision. I mean, I understand, you know, some of the matchups and averages and stats, but I don't know why you make that change. High in Zells. Oh my goodness. There's another one I haven't heard for a while. Here's a pitch. This is going to be hit over the head of Jimenez into the field. Barger picking it up. He's going to throw it in. There's 1 run scores for Cincinnati. 8-6. Oh no. Bargain Heralds. Oh my goodness. I remember that too. Hey Dan, what's going on? Oh my goodness. So runners on the corner. Cincinnati, the Jays seem to have this going. They seem to have a lock. And all of a sudden, it's a 2-run game. I can't believe it. I can't believe this just turned around this way. De La Cruz is coming up. He's 0 for 3 tonight. Wow. That is the question. Why did they take out Nance? De La Cruz can be dangerous. This is his weaker side. He is a switch hitter. This pitch up in the strike zone. Strike one. Time to bring in Dominguez. I like Dominguez a lot. I do like him. He is a very, very solid pitcher. But Nance was doing fine. I'm not sure why they pulled him out. This one up high. Oh boy. Oh boy. Everyone's starting to get a little tense right now. Getting a little tense. Douglas, hello there. Welcome in. Here's the pitch. Down in the dirt again. Kareem, hello. Welcome in. Yikes. Yeah, Nance, I thought he was doing okay. I do not remember Towers, Zoran. I do not. But thank you, everybody, for coming in and hanging out tonight. This one, swing and a miss. Good pitch. 2-2. Holy smokes. It was not Nance's fault. I agree. Yeah, Tony, definitely wasn't his fault. But I understand, you know, they're looking at statistics and the different matchups and all of that stuff. Here's the 2-2. Trying to frame it and pull it in there. Cannot. Going to go to 3-2 now. 3-2. 2 outs. Jays had a 3-run lead. That is now dissolved to a 2-run lead. Just need to get this one. Blue Jays pitchers have really struggled getting the third strike for the most part. Really struggled. But they need to keep this going. Here's the 3-2. Please swing and foul back. Cruz is hanging in here. Hanging in here. As I was saying, thank you so much for being here. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, make sure you crush that subscribe button. It's been a great night. We are on our way up, so hit that subscribe for us. And of course, if you're watching and you have a follow button, hit that follow as well. Sean, what's going on? The high cheese. Strike this guy out. It's one pitch. Here it is. Swing and a miss. He got him. He got him.
Strike 3, you're out.
Strike 3 call. The Blue Jays. Holy smokes. Get out of danger. Ernie Clement, George Springer, and Addison Barger. The 3 coming up here in the top of the 8th inning. Holy smokes. Talk about a roller coaster ride. Right, Douglas? Thank goodness. Thank you so much for hitting that follow. I appreciate it. Holy, we need this. We need this big time. The Yankees, let's see if they're still leading. They are. Yankees are up 1-0 over the Astros. That's the end of 3. The Red Sox are in the bottom of the 7th. They are losing 7-1. Now, I don't want to count them out, but there's a good chance Guardians will hang on. Houston can certainly turn it around. We'd like to see Houston beat the Yankees, but right now Yankees are in control there. Why did they take out Nance? That is the $1 million question. I actually don't know. I do not know, but that seemed like a very risky decision. Take up Borwicki now. Yeah, and that's, Tony, that's what I'm kind of thinking. Hey, Roger, how's it going? Welcome in. Good to see you. I think they are going to make that pitching change. I don't think they're going to put him in for the next inning. So I expect to see another pitching change coming up. Jays really need to find the right combination from the bullpen. Yeah, and that's what's so frustrating. And I know a lot of you are feeling it too. When we get into these situations, 5, 6, 7, 8, you're going through pitcher after pitcher after pitcher. And when you're in the playoffs, you don't want to have to use all your pitchers every single game. You need to have your starter be able to go a solid 6 innings, maybe 7. You bring in that little mid reliever to go kind of 7 and 8 or just 7. And then you bring your closer in the 9th. And right now they just don't have guys that can be trusted. I think he pitched 1 inning yesterday, if I'm not mistaken, Sean. He did come in, did throw a couple of pitches, but nothing that would make you say he can't go today. This is hit hard. Clement going to drive this into left field. That's going to hit the wall. He's going to take 2 with a stand-up double. There you go, Ernie. There you go. A Top of the 8th, right off the commercial break, his 26th double of the season. He turns on this pitch real quick. It was starting to drop on him, but just kind of hung, and he hit this deep in a left field and was able to get a stand-up double over it. That's huge. Thank you so much for hitting that subscribe. Brent, welcome to the channel. Oh, that's tough. Aerosmith or Bon Jovi? Tough, tough, tough. So we got Springer up now. There is an open base, obviously, with the double. He could put him to first. They walked him before. They're not walking him here. He's up to 307. He had a solo home run earlier in this game. He is 2 for 3 on the day. Here's the pitch coming in. Misses. Ball 2. Jax, yeah, we got a few different ones going on. You think he's... Nah, I don't think so. Lucas, I don't think so. More runs needed. Here's the 2-0. Swing and a miss. Strike 1 on Springer. He was really ripping that one. JDA, what's up, buddy? Welcome in. 8 runs. You score 8 runs, you think you're going to win a game. Unfortunately, you score 8 runs and you have the pitching the Jays do. You're kind of wondering, we need more. Oh, Def Leppard. Ooh, Hysteria. Hysteria, Zoran, is one of my favorite albums of all time. I could listen to that on repeat nonstop. It's almost not fair to compare those two. 2 great albums. Douglas, it's going to be a crazy series. This one in there for a strike. Nice pitch. 3-2 to Springer. This is going to be a very important series this weekend with the Jays and the Yankees going on. This is one the Jays need to really buckle down. I'm worried about their pitching versus the Yankees. Here's the pitch. Springer going to hit this down the left side, but it's just foul. Just foul. So we got Rogers starting to warm up in the Reds pen. So the Reds are going to look to make a change pretty soon. Springer getting set here in the top of the 8th. Exactly like old school. Let him pitch the game, right? Springer locked in. So is Richardson. Here's the 25th pitch. Outside, he's going to lose him. He's going to walk. Springer going to go to first. So we got 2 on here with nobody out. Good job. Up comes Addison Barger. Barger has a home run. 3 RBIs today. He's starting to feel this going. Hopefully he can continue it going. Yeah, pitching is tough. The pitching is very, very tough. But let's go ahead. Bunt. And here we go. We got a mound visit. We got a pitching change coming up to the Reds. And yep, there's a little pats on the backside, takes the ball away, and we got a pitching change. Jasper Zulueta, he came into the game the other day as well. Zulueta going to come in, try and get some innings here, try to shut the door on the Blue Jays. It's going to be a tough, tough go. Blue Jays, though, the bats came alive. They came back, and they're looking to do good things. Hopefully they can keep this going. Hopefully they can keep it going. Fried Pickle, dropping the pyramids. Welcome in, Fried Pickle. Hope you're doing all right. Oh, why did it do that? Thank you for the cheers, Fried Pickle. I'm not sure why the Autobot did that, but you're good. You're all good. But thank you so much for cheering along. I apologize that the Autobot did that. But welcome in, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us. For those that don't know me, if we haven't met, I know I've been introducing myself all night long, but we're getting tons of new people coming in. So I definitely want to introduce myself. Again, my name is Sam. You're watching on the Samwell B12 Experience, part of the SB12 Sports Network, the Blue Jays, the Cincinnati Reds. It's a pleasure and an honor to meet you, make your acquaintance. I hope you're enjoying tonight's game. It has been a barn burner. It has been a wild game. Cincinnati jumped out to an early lead with 5 in the second, and then Toronto started to buckle down. They got 1 in the third, 2 in the fourth, 3 in the fifth, 1 in the sixth, 1 in the seventh. Cincy also got 1 in the seventh, and Toronto is threatening now to turn this one around. You are very welcome, Pickleball Pat. You are very, very welcome. I appreciate you coming in. The stream is great play-by-play. I like it. Thank you. It's Jason. Yeah, listen, we don't have to talk about other people. We don't have to talk about others. You just go where you want to watch and enjoy. We are happy to have you along for the ride. So thank you so much for doing that. We like to have some fun. We like to do things our way. And our way right now is going to see Addison Barger stepping in against Zuluetu and see what we can do here. Jason Nat hitting that subscribe. Thank you so much. Swing and a miss. Barger was ripping for the fences there. You're way better announcer than on TV. Dropping the, oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. You guys are, you're going to make me blush with all the kind words tonight. Thank you so much. We just love what we do. Thank you, Noah, for the follow. Here's the 0-1. Barger swinging again, trying to really send this one deep, and he's in the hole 0-2. I just love sports so much, and I'm glad I can share my passion with all of you and have some fun doing it. Red Sox losing big. Yeah, they are, and that puts a smile on my face. Now if the Astros can pick it up. Here's that pitch swing. Barger's going to make contact. It gets through. A single. Clement gets the wave. He's turning the corner. The throw comes to third. Springer sliding in. Clement is going to score, and it's 9-6 Blue Jays. There we go. Small ball this time, getting it done. Great job, Blue Jays. Wow, they turned on that one. They put the motor going. Barger really ripped that one. Really turned and ripped on it. That was huge. That was a must-hit ball, and he hit that really, really, really well. Great job for Barger. Holy smokes, folks. We got tons of people in here today. If you have not subscribed, hit that subscribe. Can we get up to 650? Can we hit 14 more subs today? And here comes Vladdy Guerrero. Vladdy going to get in here. He's going to look to do some damage. Vladdy had a solo home run earlier, which was nice to see. Feel like it's been a long time. Thanks, Larry. So very true. Let's go, Jays. Rez, what's up? Welcome in. Jays need to call back the Terminator. I agree, Douglas. I agree. We can. Hello there. Welcome in. Pitch is going to be up high. 2-0 to Vladdy. Now, there still is an open base, so there's not a worry of walking in a run. They don't really have to give anything to Vladdy that he can drill. There it is. You guys, holy smokes, jumping all over that. Thank you for hitting the subscribe. This one down low again, 3-0. Rez hitting that button, lighting the lamp. Jays came back. Georgie, they did. JR, how's it going? Jays all night long. We love it. We love what they're doing right now. Keep it going, Vladdy. No outs, 2 on. This one catches the corner. Vladdy starts walking. Vladdy, that wasn't even close to a ball. That was a great pitch. We'd love to see if Tom Hankey, man. Tom Hankey with this team, this offense, and you put Tom Hankey in there, he was so good. Tom Hankey was like Superman, right? He looked like Clark Kent with those glasses, but he was vicious. Siva hitting that subscribe. Trent coming in. Bob coming in. Thank you all so much. Here's the pitch. Vladdy, swing and miss. Ooh, but it's only strike 2. Only strike 2. Yeah, Sean Dwayne Ward. Bring Wardo in. He could get it going. Lots of light in that lamp. Come on, Vladdy. Full count. 3-2. No outs. Springer is waiting. He's waiting to jump. Here's the pitch. Outside. Now Vladdy can walk. Bases loaded. Bases loaded for Bo Bichette. Now, Bo Bichette has had a very off night tonight. He's 0 for 4. Why does Vlad? I know pickleball bat, it drives me nuts sometimes when he does that. 0 for 4 is Bo Bichette. A strikeout, a fly out, and 2 ground outs. He comes up here, the leading hitter, the leading doubler, bases loaded, nobody out. Swings at the first pitch, and he's going to foul this one back. This is the moment Bo's been waiting for. Hey, Jacob, what's going on? Welcome in. He is due. If there's ever a time to be due, this is it. Career with bases loaded. He's 333. He only has 2 grand slams. Now would be a great time to make it number 3. Nobody out. 0-1 to Bo. Here is this pitch. He's going to hit it up the middle, throw home. They're going to get the force. They bobble it. He drops it. So everybody is going to be safe. The run scorer, Springer, comes in. 10-6 Blue Jays. Bo chops at it. It's there for the taking. They elect to go home to get the force out. The catcher cannot come up with the ball. Everybody is safe all the way around. In and out of the glove. Oh my gosh, that one hurts. That one hurts. Way to go, Blue Jays. 10-6 now. And the same situation this time for Varsho, who's 3 for 4 tonight. And he swings at the first pitch. He's going to fly this one into left field. There's the catch. The tag up. Here comes the run. The throw is off the target, and the Blue Jays score another one. 11-6 on the sacrifice fly. Blue Jays are loading it up now. Blue Jays are keeping this one going. Unbelievable. And there it is, 49. Who's going to be lucky number 650? Thank you all so much. Unbelievable. 11-6. Jays still have 2 on, only 1 out. James, wow is wow. Let's go. Here comes Kirk. Alejandro Kirk, he's 2 for 4. He swings through this one. He had a solo home run earlier today too, and a double. We won't talk about the strikeout. But what a night. Welcome in 700 people watching along our horizontal stream here. Thank you all so much. Welcome to the party. Tell your friends. 11-6. Come on, Kirk. Kirk has just been so good. Here's that pitch, swing and a miss. Not this time. 0-2. So we got Maxwell, the righty, in the pen for the Reds, stretching. He's going to start throwing, getting warm, getting loose. Thank you, Felix and John, for hitting those follows. Thank you, everybody. Tony coming in, Rick coming in. Thank you both for hitting that subscribe. Unbelievable. What a night. Go Argos. That's funny. Now we probably have just enough for a dodgy bullpen. It's never enough. Welcome in, Rick, hitting that subscribe. I think I said that already. But I'll welcome you again. Here's the 1-2. Kirk is going to foul this one back. Zuleta now up to 16 pitches. Yankees are up 3-0. Hey, Jesse. What a great night, Jesse. Jays with the comeback, holding on to this lead. 3-0. Yankees are ahead. Red Sox still getting blown up. 1-2 on Kirk. Kirk's going to call time and step out. All blended. Thank you so much. Yeah, we have lots coming up, lots on the schedule. Here's the pitch down low. We were trying to put our September together with all the chicken scratch between the Blue Jays and hockey. And of course, our boys playing rep hockey. So we got tournaments and games all over the place. We might end up doing some streams from hotel rooms. We'll be all over the place, but we're going to have a lot of fun this hockey season. Kirk is getting set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss. He got him. Kirk's eyes were real big on that one. And Zuleta gets his first strikeout. Kirk is going to sit down. 2 outs. 2 outs. That's right. We'll be doing a little tour of Dallas all over the place. Here comes Ty France. France having a good night as well. 2 for 3 with a couple singles, a sac fly, or scored a run and has an RBI. So a nice little evening for Ty France. Doesn't get into every game, but certainly making the best of it here tonight. He swings at the first pitch, hits that into right center. There's a single. That's going to score 1. Vladdy is trotting around. Ball comes into second to prevent the double, but the Blue Jays score again as Bo moves to third base. It's an RBI single, and Guerrero scores 12-6. There we go. There we go. Theo Samigo, what's up, my friend? You're hockey ready. Me too. Big hit. What a night France is having. You're liking it. Yeah, Jesse, this has been outstanding. Jimenez coming up to keep it going. Runners in the corners. First pitch caught the bottom of the strike zone, but doesn't get the call. Jimenez is up to 220 now. He was, I think it was 217 to start this game. It's 2 for 4 with 2 singles. Another single scores another run. top corner of the strike zone, and again, doesn't get the call. 2-0. 2 outs. 2-0 for the Jays, hanging in here. They're looking great. All right, now you think we can bring in Hoffman. Now we're comfortable. Trying to get this going. Here's a pitch. Swing and a miss. Big cut there by Jimenez. I guess I do have to mention, with so many folks in here, you know, Dallas, you kind of said get your World Tour t-shirt. We do have some Samuel B12 merch. We got hats, we got t-shirts, we got sweatshirts. You can check out our store connected to our YouTube page, or go to our website, samuelb12experience.com. Check out all our Samuel B SB12 merch. And as well, we've had so many people supporting us. You can support us through bits. You can support us through gifts or super chats. And of course, you can send us a direct PayPal, which again, you can do through our website, samuelb12experience.com. So thank you, everybody, for the support. And there's a second strikeout. Jimenez is going down. The Blue Jays are going to sit down, and they have a 12-6 lead as we go to the bottom of the 8th inning. Bottom of inning number 8. What a ride this game has taken us on. Now it comes down to the pitching. What is going to be the pitching change for the Blue Jays? Are they indeed going to make a replacement for Bruecki? I hope they do. They had Bieber, made 6 innings, 5 hits, 5 runs, which were all in the second, 2 walks and 6 strikeouts. They then brought in Nance, who only faced 2 batters, gave up 1 run. They then pulled him and put Bruecki in. He faced 1 batter, gave up 1 hit, had a walk and a strikeout. And so we'll see, what are they going to do now? When hockey playoffs start, that's amazing. That is so funny. Yeah, and you know, I should mention, there are some changes. They're starting to roll out some of the new collective bargaining agreement changes. So they're taking 2 less preseason games this year, and instead of an 82 game regular season, it's going to be 84 games. So going to be a little bit of a longer season. Stanley Cup is going to be handed out, I think, early to mid June is what they're targeting, of course, depending on if everything goes 7 games or not. As well, this season, you're going to have the first year where there is going to be salary cap rules in the playoffs. So no more resting your superstar all year with an injury and bringing in all kinds of other superstars to use that salary and then bringing them in the first game of the playoffs. So they're going to put in some new playoff restrictions around salary cap management and stuff, which is great. And of course, James pointed out, it is an Olympic year, so February is going to be Olympic hockey, and I cannot wait for it. There's so much coming up this season. It's going to be a whole lot of fun. We're going to be very busy here on the channel, and I cannot wait. 84 games, too much. It's going to be interesting. I'd rather have 2 regular season games than 2 preseason games. But does that mean the first few preseason game or first few regular season games are not going to be good as players are still kind of warming up? Louis Varland is going to be the reliever coming in, and I'm actually okay with this. 2.73 ERA. Varland going to look to get this done and sit him down. First pitch in is a strike. First pitch to Hayes. Hayes is 1 for 3 tonight. That was a real solid pitch too. It's going to be a shorter season next year for the MLB thanks to the walkout. Is there going to be a walkout, you think? I can't believe Team USA for hockey keeps losing to Team Canada. Yeah, downhill. Listen, it does go back and forth, but right now it's Canada. Canada has that victory in the tournament last year. Pickleball Pat coming in with the 279 for my wife Bonnie, who passed away 10 days ago. Pickleball Pat, I am so sorry for your loss. I appreciate that super chat. We are thinking about you, Pickleball Pat, and everything you're going through. We are glad we could be here for you. We wish you all the best in this tough time. Varland, this lead is not safe. Nah, Varland's okay. Varland is okay. Yankees up 3-0. Thank you, Derek, hitting that follow. This series is a win for the Blue Jays. Let's see. It should be. Can they hold this one down? Here's the pitch. Misses low. Lux coming in. Lux has not had a great night. 0 for 2. Miles Straw checks into the game, by the way. I know yesterday we had a bunch of Miles Straw fans here. I did not see the Blue Jay baby. This is going to be hit hard. Diving for it. Can't get it. That's going to be a base hit. So Lux is on with one out. Because we have Connor McDavid and Student. Blue Jays are going to get, Keith. Yeah, they kind of like to keep us on the edge of our seat, right? Sidney Crosby on one line. It's not for, yeah, listen, they have a solid stack roster. Don't forget McKinnon as well. You put him in there. Taking a look. Here's the pitch, swinging through it. There's a strike. Steer is 1 for 3 tonight. He singled and scored in the second. Taking a look is Varland. Long stare down. Now he delivers. Swing, and this is going to be hitting a play. This is going to drop in the gap. It's going to go all the way to the wall. Oh, my goodness. Curling around third. He's going to come in to score. Here's the throw home. Nope. They pull up, and the Reds go first to home on a stand-up double by Steer, and now it's 12-7. Oh, my goodness. Steer's 20th double of the year. MLB CBA is done after 2026. Thank you, Joseph. I didn't realize it was that soon. Oh, my goodness. Here we go. Here we go. Varland. Oh, boy. I suppose you follow Leafs. Feeling so sorry for you. Yeah, Randy, I certainly do. Here comes Sal Stewart, the youngster, Sal Stewart. He's going to step in here. He's going to pitch hit for Hayes. Getting the matchups going. The Reds working it here in the bottom of the 8th. 1 on, 1 out. They scored 1, and the pitch comes in for a strike. The Real High Guy, thank you so much for hitting that follow. Appreciate it. Varland, don't do this to us. Don't do this to us. Just shut the door. Just close it. Right? Just close it. That's all. Here's the pitch. 99 just misses. Just misses. Holy smokes. Whoop. I grabbed the wrong water bottle. Grabbed the empty one. Don't want the empties. Come on, Varland. Buckle down. Here's the 1-1. Got him. Strike 2. Good pitch. Good pitch. 1-2. 12-7. Blue Jays had a 12-6 lead. Stewart is the youngster on the Reds. He was one of their top prospects. Came in for this series, got his first hit in his first game, and he's trying to continue to build on that. Had a good AA, AAA years. Here's the 1-2 swing. He's going to foul this one back. Hey, Vicky, what's going on? Welcome in. Maybe it's time. Maybe the Blue Jays need another wave. Maybe we need another virtual wave here to get the mojo back for the Blue Jays. Let's count it down. Let's get this one going. 3, 2, 1. And hey, get the virtual wave up. Find those wave emojis and put them up. And it worked as we got a strikeout. Second strikeout here.
Strike 3, boom. You're out.
There we go, Varland. See, the wave gets it going. The wave comes in and works. One more. 2 down, 2 down. We just need one more, Varland. One more, and we go to the top of the 9th. Let's go again. Hey, get that wave going. Will Benson, he's going to come in here now. The pitch hitters are coming in for Trevino. So Benson is hitting 220 in 71 games this season. Still a runner on second base. Here's the pitch up high. Caught the top of the strike zone, but does not get the call. The umpire's kind of been a little hit and miss with some of his calls today. The hands working through. Taking a long look. Here's that pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-1. Evens it up. There we go. There we go. That's what we need to see. That's what we need to start seeing. Oof. Making us nervous. Making us real nervous here. Come on, Varland. Let's go. You got this. 1-1. 1-1. Here's that pitch. Down low. 2-1. Yikes. Yikes. Every pitch is like, come on. Oh, no. This goes from bad to worse. Brendan Littell is warming up now. Brendan Littell, he's starting to warm up. Here's the pitch from Varland, the 2-1. This is hit hard. Oh, my goodness. This is hit to the gap. It's going to go off the wall. They're going to throw this one in. It's going to score another run. Another stand-up double for Benson. And all of a sudden, it's 12-8 as Cincinnati picks up 2 runs here. Oh, Mr. Bullpen, give me a break. Do, 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 do. I am tired of you losing games. Do, 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 do. Holy smokes. Big shot off the wall. Come on. Not Little. I know, not Little. Varland. This was a huge shot, and Schneider looking a little dejected over there. Right, and a 6-run lead is not safe. Well, now it's a 4-run lead. 2 outs. Here's the pitch, swing and a miss, 0-2. 0-2, 2 outs, runner on second. McLean is 1 for 3 today. Single reached on an error. He did score 2 runs. Oh, my goodness. Hopefully he can get this one going, figure it back out. This is nutty. Here's the 0-2, the knuckle. This is going to be hit hard. That's a single into left field. That's going to score another run. Oh, my goodness. Another double sliding in, and he's safe, and it's 12-9. This lead is just disappearing very quickly. 12-9 as the Cincinnati Reds score 3 here. Matt McLean, his 15th double of the season. Why, oh, why, oh, why, oh, why, oh, why? And now Schneider's going to come up. He's going to come, and he's going to give the signal. And we are getting a pitching change. Oh, my goodness. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. The Blue Jays had a 6-run lead. And slowly, they've been chipping away. It's now down to a 3-run lead. And the guy who's going to blow the game is stepping in. Brendan Littell is coming in. Folks, hold your breath. Don't really hold your breath. But maybe now's the time to look away and listen at one ear, because Brendan Littell is coming into the game, and we know what he has done, and it has not been pretty. John, it is. And this is what worries me so much coming towards the playoffs. Is in playoffs, you need to rely on your pen. You need guys to come in and not blow games for you. And so far, that's exactly what this pen has been doing for a while. Oh, this is tough. This is a little tough to swallow. Bieber, Nance, Brewicki, Varland, and now Littell coming into this game. You have Dominguez in there. You have Yariel Rodriguez. You have Lauer. You have options. But they're electing to go with Littell. Electing to go with Littell. Okay, well, listen, let's give him the benefit of the doubt, I guess. Will Littell come through for the Blue Jays? Will he be able to kind of do what he needs to do? There's no confidence, and I think this will be the conversation you're going to see all over social media over the next couple of days, is all about the Blue Jays pen. And especially, well, I don't want to say it, but if that happens and the Yankees end up winning, my goodness. Red Sox are down 8-1. It's the top of the 9th. So I think it's fair to say the Red Sox are going to lose tonight. The Yankees, however, it's a bit of a different situation. They're up 3-0 over the Astros, middle of the 5th. Now, it's only 3. Anything can happen. But, hey, we need the Blue Jays to turn around and get this going. First pitch by Littell in their first strike. Good pitch. It's only 1 out. We just need 1. Toronto Blue Jays lead the American League in blown leads. Yeah, Drew, not a stat you really want to have. Dale, how's it going? Blue Jays won't do anything with that pen. I agree, Dale. It's going to be their demise. Unless miraculously it turns around. Raspberry, thank you for that share. 0-1, 2 outs. We just need one more out. How difficult can that be? Right? How difficult? 12-9. Here's the pitch. This is going to be hit foul. 0-2 now. 0-2. That's one strike. One strike is all we need to get out of this inning. Have faith. Give good energy. Littell will get this. All right, Jeremy's right. Jeremy's right. Positivity. Beacon of positivity. Let's go, Littell. You got this. You got this. One pitch. Here it is. Down in the dirt. 88 miles an hour, 1-2. That's okay. Sportsy, what's going on? Little lockdown. George. Let's go. We got this. We got this. Time to get out of the inning. We've been in the 8th for too long. Here's the pitch. Swing and a foul back. Still stays at 1-2. 88 miles per hour. That's right, Dallas. They didn't go back in time, however. I'm Swedish. That's funny. Trying to take a look. Little wants to call time. He wants to step out. One pitch is all you need. Friedel, he's got the 5th lowest chase rate in the league at 17.6%. All you need is one. Here's the pitch, the 1-2. Swing and a miss. He got him. Sit down, strike out. We are going to the top of the 9th inning. It's Ernie Clement, followed by Springer and Miles Straw. Woof. We thought we gave the Jays a big enough lead with 6. Obviously was not the case. They still have a 3-run lead. Will they add to it? Or are we going to bring in the Hoff for the bottom of the 9th? This is going to be interesting. That's right, Sam. That's right. 1 inning left. 3 outs is what it all comes down to for the Reds. But right now the Blue Jays have a chance to add some insurance. I do want to take this time to say thank you so much. You guys have been awesome on the streams. Great conversation, fantastic chat, a lot of new viewers. So thank you for giving us a chance, and thank you for subscribing and following along. This has been a journey, and you guys are making it so much fun for me. Roxanne, how's it going? Welcome in. We got through that one barely. So let's keep this going. Let's Blue Jays shut this one down so we can move on and relax, because it's getting a little tense. Oh, you're very welcome. That's right. 4 years we've been at this. We've been streaming. It all started with a little hockey news show, spawned into some full out play-by-play, and a lot of fun over these past 4 years. August was our 4-year chaniversary as we are coming around the horn and looking for another season of hockey, and I cannot wait. And this is going to be a great fall season with the Leafs getting going. The Blue Jays where they are is going to be a lot of noise to be made in Toronto. If only the Argonauts could turn it around, that would have been great. 12-9, the Blue Jays 16 hits, Cincinnati with 10 hits. Let's see what the Blue Jays can do here as they close this one off. Yo, what's up? Yo-ho, what's up? I hope not. Thank you, James. I appreciate that. Free insults. I love that name. Blue Jays will become the baseball version of the failing Maple Leafs. I hope not. Awesome announcing, feeling the excitement and tension unlike TV where it's, thank you, Jaden. I appreciate that very much. And I love all the feedback. If you guys have, whether it's positive or negative feedback and you want to send it to me, you can send me a message through our website, samwellb12experience.com. Go to the About page and you can drop us a note. I'm always open for your feedback. So if there's something you like, you don't like, you want to see changed, drop me a note. Let me know. Love to hear about it. Here's Ernie Clement, 1 for 3 with a sack bunt and a double, and he hits this one hard and drives it in, a base hit. There you go, Ernie. There you go, his second hit of the night. And the Blue Jays again going to start the inning with no outs and a runner on. That's what we need to see. Time for a few insurance runs. Go Jays. That's right, Michael. Let's get these insurance runs. Let's get these going. Woof. Stewart over to third. Benson in center field. Banfield is now catching. So some defensive substitutions for the Reds. Springer in here taking a look. Here's the pitch. Canadian Skull Dragon, to be honest, it was kind of sporadic this summer because we were all over the place. So it was kind of up and down. 2 for 3 is Springer. Springer having another good line. Taking this one, misses, but it gets called strike. 100 miles an hour on the bottom corner. Oscar, what's up? I am great. Thank you so much. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, Pickleball Pat. Ernie he has been playing good baseball. He's frustrating. Sometimes you question the decision making, but he's a talent. This one hits the other corner. Strike 2 here to Springer. Thank you, Christian, hitting that subscribe. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for the follows and the shares. This is such a great audience tonight. You guys are fantastic. What a community. Wild pitch down low. Catcher doing a nice job grabbing and hanging on to it. 2-2. The count to Georgie. Come on, Springer. 3-1 New York now. Thank you, Richard. Houston going to try and come back. You're going to the Toronto games. Nice, Oscar. Up high, and Springer swings through it. He's going to strike out. 1 down here in the top of the 9th. Springer wanted that one big time. Big time. First concert was Pearl Jam. That's a heck of a concert, Jeremy. That's a good concert. Pearl Jam, decent band. Ronald, how's it going? Thank you so much. I'm a Reds fan, so go Reds, but not looking good. No, sir, they are not, but hey, they're coming back. Pitch is going to be high. Did he go around? No, he did not. 1-0. Miles Straw coming in here. 271 for Miles. Forgot the whole fact that this is a baseball game. Oh, you mean 2 hockey games. Gotcha, Oscar. This one down low. Didn't chase it. Able to hold back. No swing. Going to go to 2-0. Miles very close with those check swings. Coming very, very close. Speaker's corner. Those were the days, Onyx. Those were the days. Mike Myers did a speaker's corner way back when. Here's the pitch. Swinging through this one. Strike 1. Hey, Trent, welcome in from Alberta. Use a bit more swearing. Trent, we saved that for the playoffs. Love you for providing the chat. I have to vent. Champions do not lose against crappy teams. That's true. That's something free. That's something Toronto teams do a lot. Here's the steal. Pitch is in, or the throw is in, and he's safe. I thought he was going to be gunned down at second base, but a good pop-up, a good throw. But Ernie Clement slides in there with a stolen base. So that's good. It takes away the double play ball. Got a heck of a jump. He was right in here. The throw was on the money, though. Great throw. The Who. There you go. That's a nice show. All right, come on, Straw. 2-2. We got a runner on second. Here's the pitch. Inside. Going to go to a full count. 3-2. First was Bob Dylan. My first real concert I ever saw was Bruce Springsteen. World would be a lot nicer. Thanks, Jansen. Yeah, the boss, Bruce Springsteen, was my first real concert. Swing and a miss. Tip ball into the glove. Straw goes down. Another strikeout. 2 down for the Blue Jays. And that's going to bring up Vladdy Guerrero, who's DHing tonight. Let's see what Vladdy can do. And I say real concert because I know a lot of us when we were kids went to see like Sharon Lois and Bram or like some of those kiddie performers. So I say first real concert was Bruce. Sam's calling a home run coming up. Let's see what Vladdy can do. Come on, Vladdy. Ooh, triumph. First pitch outside. First concert was Billy Joel. Nice. Yeah, Roger, he was so good. It's Bruce Springsteen live was phenomenal. And his band is incredible. Swing, and Vladdy hits this one hard. This is going to go to the gap. It's going to drop in. It doesn't go all the way to the wall as they cut it off. Ernie's going to score. Vladdy is going to slide into second base, and the Blue Jays make it 13-9. Vladdy with his 31st double of the season, and it comes at a great time. That's right, Giovanni. Shout out Sharon Lois and Bram. Little skinamarinky dinky dink. They were awesome. Vladdy put a little skinamarinky dinky dink on that one as he drove that into the gap. A nice shot. Take that one all night long. Chris, what's going on? Welcome in. Yeah, Vladdy's starting to swing well. Here it comes Bichette. Hard to believe he's 0 for 5 tonight is Bo Bichette. 0 for 5. This is the coldest we've seen Bo in a while. Chandler, we're the best. 2 elephants went up to play upon a spider's web one day. Hoffman and Tate are warming up. Pitch to Bo is going to be inside high. 2 balls to Big Bo. Oh boy, come on, let's do this, Bo. Let's keep it going. Strikeout, flyout, 2 grounders, an infield choice. 0 for 5, and he's got out in so many different ways. 2-0 is the count. 2 outs, 1 runner on. This one in the dirt, 3-0. Stompin' Tom. There you go, Raymond. 3 Dog Night, then Neil Diamond. Wow. That's a combo. I am, yes, get got. I am from the Toronto area. Love my Toronto teams. Just love sports in general. But we are from the Toronto area. Bo swings through this one. Strike 1 call. Hey, Mythic, what's going on? Hope you and the fam are doing well. Little Zeppelin. Oh, Little Zeppelin, Little Stairway. Brings me back to the old school dances. Here's the 3-1 of Bichette. On the corner, called strike. Bo is about to take off his knee guard. But you got to wait for the call. You can't step away in advance. Got to wait for the official call. This one was right there. It was a good pitch. Can't argue this, Bo. Here we go. 3-2, full count. Bo going to foul this one off. 100 miles an hour. Real nice pitch. 3-2, 2 outs. Vladdy at second base. Let's go. Jaden, that's hysterical. I have a feeling Mitch Marner is not watching this game. I found the feet were too big for the JC Fair. Larry, here's the pitch. Wild pitch down low. He's going to walk him. So Bo is going to walk. So the Blue Jays with 2 outs have 2 on here. And that's going to bring up the hard-hitting Varsho. Varsho 3 for 4 tonight with a home run. He's got 2 RBIs. Did have a strikeout, a sac fly as well. Varsho having a great night for himself. Oh boy. All right, let's go. So there's a little mound visit. They're going to have a little conversation, try and settle Maxwell down a little bit. This is an important time because the Cincinnati Reds have been coming on strong. They were chipping away. The Blue Jays were leading 12-6. The Reds were able to claw back, and the Jays able to put a couple more on here. So right now it's 13-9, and this is going to be a very interesting finale. 2 outs, 2 on. Varsho up, who can hit the ball and hit the ball real well. Let's see what he's going to do. Solo home run, 2 singles, 2 runs, 2 RBIs. Varsho hitting 240. Let's go. Hope no. Yeah, I hope so, Jeremy. I hope not, I should say. Mike, the Bluebirds. Oh, he hits this hard. This is going to be caught. Darn it. That came off his bat so well. I thought that had a chance to drop in. Okie dokie. So they add 1. The score is 13-9. 13-9 as we go to the bottom of the 9th inning. The bottom of the 9th inning. This is what it all comes down to. Blue Jays are 3 outs away from a very important win. We saw a lot of pitchers today. Bieber started off, followed by Nance, Boricki, Varland, and Littell. And I believe we're going to get Hoffman here, but we'll see who it's going to be. I know he was warming up just before they went to commercial break. I didn't catch who it was coming out. Who'd have thought Varsho was actually any good last year? He could have traded him for a bag of used equipment. Yeah, I mean, listen, it happens. It happens. He needs to shut the door. If it is him coming in, yes, indeed, he needs to close this. They need to wrap this one up. They cannot give them a chance. Cannot allow them to squeak in. Boston, it is official. The Guardians have won 8-1 over the Boston Red Sox. The Yankees are now up 4-1 over the Astros. It is the top of the 6th. The Yankees had a runner on in 2 outs, and that runner just disappeared. So I don't know if they are done or what's going on there. But the Yankees are ahead of the Astros 4-1. Now they put it back on. So we need to get this one going. We need to shut this door. We can't leave anything for chance. And it is Heart Attack Hoffman coming in. Jeff Hoffman is going to be here to shut the door, bottom of the 9th inning. Folks, hold your breath. Not really. But oh my goodness, this is going to be tense. I'm already nervous. Hoffman coming in 61 games. He's got 4.94 ERA. He is frustrating to watch. Let's see. It is not a save situation this year. Not a save situation this year. But my goodness. Hoffman is one of these guys that you just don't know what to do with. He has to learn to close these games out. So let's go. Bring it up. Here we are. Last 3 outs, hopefully. First pitch, ball 1. If you're just coming in to join us for the bottom of the 9th inning, thank you for being here. Make sure you hit that subscribe or hit that follow wherever you are watching. This has been an amazing night. Let's see how we close it off. Lucas has entered the game as well. He's going to be in right field. So George Springer has come out of the game. 1-1 the count. Hoffman against Marte. Pitch misses outside, 2-1. Hoffman to the minors. That's funny. Love the music sports talk here. Behind my wife. There are my 2 escapes going forward. Thank you, Pickleball Pat. It's this chat, this community is phenomenal. Thank you, Mike. Appreciate that. This is going to be fouled back. 2-2. 2-2 now. Oh boy. How do you have a 5 ERA closer, right? Not something you see every day. Hoffman has had a tough go, no doubt about it. No doubt about it. But hopefully things are about to change. Because going down this stretch, they're going to need these relievers. They're going to need these guys to step up. 2-2. Bringing this pitch clock down. Marte waiting. Here's the pitch. Swing, and it's going to be fouled. Thank you so much. Jason hitting that subscribe. Look at that. Up to 72. Can we make a push for 700? Do we have 28 more friends watching that haven't subbed up that want to hit that subscribe for us? How close to 700 can we get? You guys have been phenomenal tonight. So it's 2-2 is the count. Hoffman now throwing 5 pitches. Thank you for the follow as well, Terry. I appreciate that. Oh, thank you, Canadian Skull. Stepping out again. The umpire giving a thumbs up to Hoffman, and he's pointing to the headset again. So we saw this earlier today. We've seen this in every single game in this series. The pitch comms, the communication devices they have, kind of malfunctioning here. And usually it's when a pitcher has just come into the game. It's obviously not getting on the network properly. Waddy, what's going on? Welcome in. Okay, here we go. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss. He got him. Struck him out.
Strike 3, you're out.
Oof. That's 1 out, folks. 1 out. 1 out. 2 more to go. This has been wild. Hoffman. Yikes. They need the Spider-Man walkie-talkies. That's right. Or use, I think if they all got the iWatches, the Apple Watches that has a walkie-talkie app, should just use those. Here's the pitch to De La Cruz, and that's going to be low, but gets called strike 1. De La Cruz also having an off night tonight, 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts in a lineout. Very surprising for him. He was very much in this series. Brent coming in with that subscribe. Thank you. Everybody's jumping on that train. There we go. 17 away now. Great job. Dave, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you, Dave. Giving us a watch from the Philippines. There it is, coming in, lighting that blue lamp. Swing, and this is going to be popped up into left field. It's deep, but under it. And there's the catch. So 2 outs, 2 outs. We're down to the last out. So I do want to take this moment to say thank you to all of our moderators. Mods, the mod squad doing a phenomenal job. Thank you for keeping us safe. Thank you to our channel members. To those who donated today, we appreciate you. Stefan, Joshua, thank you so very much. Of course, Fried Pickle, Pickleball Pat, we thank you. And of course, to those that are new, that found us for the first time, hung out all evening, enjoyed our style of coverage, welcome to our community, and thank you for supporting us. We look forward to seeing you again very, very soon. So still some issues with the comm, so they're going to switch that one up. Thank you, Aiden. Welcome in. Michael coming in from Chile. Welcome in. And who am I missing? Jay's Adventure. Good to have you. Cheers, everybody. Let's go, Blue Jays. Get your technology in order. Hayes is 1 for 4. Hayes steps in with 2 outs. Time to sit him down. Thank you, Major Walker. I appreciate that. Hurry to hockey. Edward, it's coming. It's coming. Thank you, God of War. What a great game. What a fantastic game. Austin Hayes is in the hole. 0-1, 2 outs on the board. Here's the pitch, swings through that. 0-2, 0-2, 2 outs. Come on, Hoff. Come on, Hoff. LA Angels are up 3-3 with KC. That one's tied. Let's go. Let's do it. Shut her down, Hoff. 1 strike away. 13-9, Blue Jays in control. Hoffman trying to close this one out. He's looked okay so far. Here's the pitch outside. Almost got him to chase it. But count's going to go to 1-2. Count's going to go to 1-2. Oh boy, Hoff might actually do it. Yes, he may. Kyle coming in from Bali. Wow, welcoming Kyle. Darren, how's it going? From the Yukon. This is going to be flied up. Who's under it? It's going to be right field. Lucas is going to make the catch, and this one is done. The Blue Jays shut the door. They get the win. Holy smokes. They win the series, and what a way of doing it. Hoffman gets it done. So Hoffman, there you go. I give you props. That's 2. Good job there, Hoffman. We needed that so badly. So badly. The Yankees, they're in the lead. Boston lost, so the Jays do gain a little bit of ground back from the Red Sox. Now they got to keep pushing against the Yankees. John, welcome in. The Yankees coming up this weekend. It is going to be a monster series. At the end of the day, Bieber, he's going to get the win. Bieber gets the win. Martinez is going to get the loss. The Blue Jays put up 1 in the 3rd, 2 in the 4th, 3 in the 5th, 1 in the 6th, 1 in the 7th, 4 in the 8th, 1 in the 9th. That's a lot of scoring. 13 runs on 18 hits and an error. Cincy put up 5 in the 2nd, 1 in the 7th, 3 in the 8th for 9 runs on 10 hits and an error. This was absolutely crazy the way this game played out, but it was a lot of fun. I hope you all had a blast. I know I did. We got 11 subs away. Before you head out tonight, if you have not hit that subscribe over on the tubes, and let's get to 700. We are 11 away. If you're watching over on the Talk, thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure to hit those follows. This is our style of coverage, and we love it. When we break this one down, the Blue Jays, all in all, had a really nice game. Springer, 4 at-bats. He gets 3 runs, 2 hits, an RBI, 2 walks, and a strikeout. Lucas came in to replace him, didn't get a chance at bat. Barger, 4 at-bats. He had a run, 2 hits, 4 RBIs, and a strikeout. Straw did come in. He had 1 at-bat, did score a run, had a strikeout. Vladdy Guerrero, 2 runs, 2 hits, 2 RBIs, 2 walks. Bichette, 0 for 5. Bichette did not get it going today, which is very surprising. Varsho, a good line, 5 at-bats, 2 runs, 3 hits, 2 RBIs. Kirk with 5 at-bats goes 1 run, 2 hits, an RBI for him, and 2 strikeouts. France, 4 at-bats, goes 1 run, 3 hits, 2 RBIs. Jimenez, 5 at-bats, 2 hits for him. Clement, 4 at-bats, 2 runs, and 2 hits, which was sweet. Kirk had a double today. Clement had a double. Springer with a home run. It was a monster. Varsho had a home run. Kirk had a home run. Let's see here. Barger, did I say Barger? Barger, Varsho, Kirk, and Springer, all with home runs early on. Then Vladdy got in the home run game. For, here we go. Let's see. RBIs. Barger with 4 RBIs today. Guerrero with 2. We already went through that. Springer and, of course, Varsho. All in all, it was a great game by the Blue Jays. They put up some phenomenal numbers. We look forward to seeing you again real soon. Time to go get some food because I'm actually a little hungry. Thank you for all the support tonight. Again, thank you mods, thank you members, thank you to everyone who chipped in with the donos. Some big dono hype all the way around. Have an amazing night. Bieber got you those strikeouts you needed. There you go, Ty. You got what you needed. It was huge. It was a great night all the way around. We will look to see you again very soon. Some big games coming up, so make sure you have your notifications on or check back our channels and frequently. Also, watch our website, samwellb12experience.com. From all of us here at the SB12 Sports Network, we say good night. Have a great evening. Go Jays, go. We're not going to be live Thursday, so have a good one, and we'll see you this weekend. Take care, everybody. Good night.